Have you ever wondered why could your liver be the body's greatest superhero? This amazing organ manages over 500 vital tasks every single day, acting like a steadfast protector that ensures your body runs smoothly. Consider your liver the ultimate bodyguard, filtering toxins and unwanted substances from your bloodstream. This keeps everything in check, allowing your body to function optimally. In addition to detoxifying, the liver produces bile, a substance critical for breaking down dietary fats to facilitate digestion. Furthermore, it processes nutrients from the foods you consume, ensuring your body receives essential fuel. It also serves as a storage hub for important vitamins and minerals, like iron and vitamin B12, preparing them for future use. But that's not the end of its responsibilities. The liver expertly regulates cholesterol levels while balancing hormones, helping the body maintain internal harmony. Surprisingly, it even supports your immune system, aiding your body in fighting off infections. Given all these roles it plays, it's no wonder the liver is often called the body's unsung hero. So the next time you're enjoying a meal, think about the incredible work your liver is doing to keep you healthy and vibrant. Surprisingly, it's a fact that frogs hibernate and estivates. These clever creatures have developed unique survival strategies to cope with changing environments. Estivating frogs, for instance, can primarily be found in dry regions of Africa and South America. When the rains vanish and dry spells drag on, these frogs burrow into the soil to escape the heat. They even shed layers of their skin, creating a protective cocoon that conserves moisture and forms a barrier against the harsh surroundings. Remarkably, while they stay snug and safe, only their noses peek out for breathing. Once the much-awaited rains return, the frogs shed their cozy cocoons and emerge back into the world, ready to leap into action. This astonishing ability not only helps frogs survive extreme conditions, but also highlights their adaptability and resilience in diverse habitats. Can you imagine that wallets are over 3,000 years old? The oldest known wallet was discovered in Germany, dating back to the Bronze Age, when people used them to carry tools, coins, and trade items. Fast forward to today, and wallets have transformed into essential accessories for many of us. The average person now carries about $90 in cash, not to mention credit cards, IDs, and membership cards. As our needs have changed, so have wallet designs. Nowadays, you can find wallets that not only look great, but also offer features like RFID blocking technology to protect against digital theft. This means your credit card information stays safe from unwanted scanning, giving you peace of mind. From simple pouches to multifunctional wallets, these trusty companions have evolved while staying true to their original purpose. Isn't it intriguing how a simple item can have such a rich history and adapt to modern needs? How about a world championship in wife carrying? Every year in Finland, couples gear up for the unique and quirky Wife Carrying World Championship, where husbands race through an obstacle course while carrying their wives on their backs. This fun event has its roots in old Finnish traditions and often draws participants from all over the globe, showcasing a blend of athleticism and humor. The challenge usually involves navigating through a series of hurdles, including water hazards and steep hills, all while trying to complete the course in the fastest time possible. Contestants can carry their wives in various styles, whether it's the classic piggyback hold or the more theatrical fireman's carry. To win, teams not only need speed, but also teamwork and balance. The grand prize often includes the wife's weight in beer, adding to the festive and jovial atmosphere. This event fosters a spirit of camaraderie and fun, making it a must-see spectacle for locals and tourists alike. So if you ever find yourself in Finland around this time, why not join in on the excitement? Let's uncover the truth about beaver secretions. You might be surprised to learn that some foods and high-end cosmetics have used a substance called castoreum, derived from beaver anal secretions. This fascinating ingredient has been a flavoring agent, especially as a vanilla substitute, for centuries. Castoreum is extracted from the castor sacs of beavers, which are located near their tails, and has a unique scent that can mimic vanilla and raspberry. While this might sound strange, it's important to note that castoreum is not commonly used in modern products due to ethical and health considerations. Nowadays, artificial flavorings and other plant-based alternatives have largely replaced it in the food industry. However, the use of castoreum in luxury perfumes and cosmetics continues in some high-end markets, sparking curiosity and debate. Can you imagine a world where beaver secretions are part of what you eat or wear? Hard to believe, but your skin is always changing. Did you know the entire surface of your skin sheds and gets replaced about every month? This amazing process means that over a lifetime, you will have around 1,000 different skins. Your outer layer, known as the epidermis, is where this transformation takes place. Each day, tiny skin cells die off and are carried away, making room for new cells to surface. This constant renewal helps to protect your body from environmental threats like bacteria and pollution, while keeping your skin looking fresh. It's fascinating to think that your skin is actively working to regenerate and maintain itself. As you age, this process slows down, which can lead to dryness and other skin-related issues. So next time you look in the mirror, remember how much your skin has changed, not just in appearance, but through the countless layers it has shed throughout your life. Meet Rani, the world's smallest cow. This adorable Dexter cow from India holds the Guinness World Record for being the tiniest cow on the planet. Standing at just 51 centimeters tall, Rani brings a whole new meaning to the term miniature farm animal. Despite her small size, this charming little cow is full of personality and has captured the hearts of many. Dexter cows, known for their friendly demeanor and gentle nature, are typically used for milk production and as pets. However, Rani's exceptional height has made her a superstar. People flock to see her, amazed by her cuteness and dainty stature. Her owners have shared that Rani loves to interact with visitors, often nudging them gently for attention. Beyond her celebrity status, Rani represents the diversity of animal sizes and breeds found around the world. This tiny wonder sparks curiosity about animal genetics and breeding practices, reminding us that amazing things can come in small packages. How do you think Rani feels about her fame? Let's uncover the truth about Dubai's transport system. Dubai is not just about stunning skyscrapers and luxury shopping. It proudly features a remarkable public transportation system that simplifies navigating the city. The Dubai Metro stands out as a key asset, providing swift and efficient travel for both residents and visitors. With affordable ticket prices ranging from just 80 cents to $2 per ride, it's easy to see why so many choose the Metro to explore. For frequent travelers, monthly passes are available, typically costing between $82 and $137, allowing for unlimited access to the metro, trams, and buses. This convenience means you can hop on and off without worrying about your wallet. A true technological marvel, the Dubai Metro is entirely automated and driverless, ensuring a smooth ride that enhances the travel experience. From its elevated tracks, passengers are treated to breathtaking views of the city's dazzling skyline, making every journey a visual delight. With such easy and enjoyable transport options, it's no wonder public transportation has become a favorite for getting around this exciting metropolis. Is it really true that Pakistan makes most soccer balls? This might surprise you, but around 80% of the world's soccer balls come from Pakistan. The country has built a strong reputation for manufacturing high-quality sports equipment, particularly in regions like Sialkot, known as the City of Sports. Here, skilled artisans meticulously hand-stitch soccer balls, ensuring they meet international standards for durability and performance. The process involves selecting the right materials, like synthetic leather and rubber, which contribute to the ball's feel and flight. Additionally, many famous brands rely on Pakistani craftsmanship, which has led to job creation and economic growth in the area. This specialization not only highlights Pakistan's role in global sports, but also the dedication of its workers who take pride in their craft. So next time you see a soccer ball on the field, remember that it likely traveled halfway around the world from Pakistan. Isn't it fascinating how one country can influence a global game so much? What if I told you sneezing protects your eyes? Every time you feel a sneeze coming on, your body triggers an automatic reaction. Your eyelids close. This reflex isn't just a quirky habit, it serves a crucial purpose. By shutting your eyes, you protect your eyeballs from tiny droplets and particles that might be released when you sneeze. Sneezing is your body's way of expelling irritants or germs from your nose, and while some people claim they can sneeze with their eyes open, it's generally not recommended. Keeping your eyes closed during a sneeze shields them from harm, reducing the risk of irritation or potential injury. So the next time you feel a sneeze building up, remember it's not just a random reflex. Your body is working to keep your eyes safe. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have these built-in protective measures? Have you ever wondered why sailors pray underwater? The Christ of the Abyss is an extraordinary 8-foot-tall sculpture submerged beneath the waves, representing hope and prayer for those navigating the seas. Crafted by the artist Guido Galletti in 1954, this stunning piece of art stands in the Mediterranean Sea near the Italian town of San Fruttuoso. It was installed to honor a local diver who died attempting to salvage a sunken ship. When divers and visitors explore its underwater realm, they often feel a sense of awe and peace, as if the statue is watching over them. Made from bronze, the sculpture has developed a beautiful green patina over the years, blending seamlessly into its aquatic habitat. It's not just a tourist attraction. The Christ of the Abyss serves as a poignant reminder of the connection between humanity and the ocean, inviting onlookers to reflect on their relationship with both sea and spirituality. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Glastonbury Tor holds secrets. This iconic hill in Somerset, England, rises majestically above the town, not just offering stunning views, but also weaving an intricate tapestry of history and legend. Crowned by the remains of a medieval church tower, Glastonbury Tor is a magnet for both tourists and spiritual seekers. Historically, it has been regarded as a sacred site, with roots tracing back to ancient times, where it attracted countless pilgrims. The hill's connection to King Arthur adds a captivating layer to its story, with many claiming Arthur is buried here. And the Tor possibly marks the entrance to Avalon, a mythical realm of healing and enchantment. As visitors climb its slopes, they immerse themselves in these rich narratives, seeking the spiritual energy that radiates from this remarkable site. With every step taken on Glastonbury Tor, one can feel the weight of centuries of stories and legends around them. Whether intrigued by history or drawn to spirituality, exploring Glastonbury Tor offers an unforgettable experience, inviting everyone to uncover its mysteries. Why exactly does dark chocolate boost your health? This delicious treat, especially varieties with high cocoa content, is loaded with beneficial compounds called flavonoids. These powerful antioxidants play a significant role in protecting your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Research suggests that these flavonoids can improve heart health by enhancing blood flow and lowering blood pressure, which is fantastic news for chocolate lovers. Additionally, dark chocolate can support the growth of good bacteria in your gut, promoting better digestion and overall wellness. Even more impressive, it has the potential to reduce the risk of insulin resistance, a condition linked to type 2 diabetes. However, there's a catch. Enjoying dark chocolate in moderation is key. Indulging too much can lead to unnecessary calorie intake, negating the health benefits. So the next time you savor a piece of rich dark chocolate, remember that you're not only treating your taste buds, but also giving your body a tasty boost. Isn't it amazing how something so indulgent can be good for you? Prepare to be amazed by rare green eyes. Did you know that only about 2% of the world's population has green eyes? This makes green the rarest eye color on the planet. While you might see many shades of brown and blue around you, green-eyed individuals are quite unique. Most green eyes occur in people of European ancestry, particularly in countries like Ireland and Scotland. Scientists believe that the color comes from a combination of a light brown pigment called melanin and the scattering of light. Interestingly, the hue can even change depending on lighting or what clothes someone is wearing, making green eyes seem even more enchanting. So next time you meet someone with green eyes, remember that you've encountered a rarity. What makes these eyes so special is not just their beauty, but also the genetic factors behind them. Isn't it fascinating how such a small percentage can captivate so many? Surrounded by flavor. What's special about Garpu? In the heart of Garpu lies an exciting museum, but what sets this place apart is its unique selection of food. This area is known for showcasing only 7 specific items that highlight local culinary traditions. Imagine walking through a vibrant space filled with art and history, only to discover tasty treats that tell their own stories. Each of these 7 items has been chosen not just for its flavor, but for its significance to the community. From savory snacks to sweet delights, every bite connects visitors to Garpu's rich culture and heritage. Picture yourself visiting this town, exploring the museum's fascinating exhibits, and then savoring one of these special foods that reflect the area's spirit. It's a delightful combination of culture and cuisine that keeps people coming back for more. So if you're ever in Garpu, don't miss this opportunity to enjoy a feast for your senses. Believe it or not, Navajo guides transform your experience. When you wander through the magnificent landscapes of the Navajo Nation, a knowledgeable Navajo guide can truly elevate your journey. These guides don't just show you beautiful scenery, they weave together stories that connect the breathtaking sights to the rich tapestry of Navajo culture. Picture yourself standing before the striking Monument Valley, while your guide shares the significance of its iconic buttes and mesas, revealing tales handed down through generations. As they explain the relationship between the land and their spiritual practices, your understanding of the landscape deepens. You'll discover the medicinal uses of local plants, hear about ancient legends, and learn how this land shaped the Navajo way of life. Each step with a guide transforms an ordinary visit into a profound exploration of identity and heritage. Imagine leaving with not just stunning photographs, but with a connection to both the land and its people. So before you embark on your next adventure in the stunning Navajo Nation, think about the incredible insights a Navajo guide can provide to enhance your experience. Why are dogs obsessed with squeaky toys? It turns out the squeaky sound these toys make mimics the distress signals of small animals, like rodents. This sound instinctively triggers a dog's hunting instincts, leading them to pounce and play with these toys as if they were chasing after prey. Dogs have been domesticated for thousands of years, but many of their wild instincts remain intact. The high-pitched squeak can capture their attention, and their natural curiosity makes them want to explore and investigate the source. When dogs latch onto a squeaky toy, it often brings out their playful nature, helping them exercise, engage their minds, and even alleviate boredom. However, while these toys can provide endless fun, it's important for dog owners to supervise playtime to ensure that the toys are safe and intact. So next time you see your furry friend gleefully chewing and squeaking, just remember that they are truly in touch with their primal instincts. Discover Queen Victoria's surprising remedy for cramps. Did you know that Queen Victoria, a powerful figure in British history, used marijuana to ease her menstrual cramps? During her reign in the 19th century, cannabis was often prescribed for various ailments, reflecting the medical practices of that time. While we might not think of a royal figure like Victoria using marijuana, it shows how perceptions of medicine have changed over the years. Back then, cannabis was recognized not just for recreational use, but also for its potential healing properties. Queen Victoria's use of cannabis for her health illustrates a fascinating moment in history when medical treatments were beginning to evolve. Today, as modern science continues to explore the medicinal properties of cannabis, we can see how far we've come since her time. Isn't it interesting how history shapes our understanding of health and healing? Hard to believe, but sinking cars can be escaped. If you ever find yourself in a scary situation where your car is going underwater, staying calm is key. First, you need to quickly unbuckle your seatbelt. This action should take just a moment, but don't rush it too much. If you're panicking, take a deep breath to steady yourself. Once you're free from the seatbelt, your next move is crucial. Open or break a window. If you can roll down the window, do it right away. If the window won't budge due to water pressure, use something solid to break it, like the heel of your shoe or a sturdy tool. When the window's open or broken, swim out and away from the vehicle as quickly as you can, since the car might continue to sink. Remember that when a car is submerged, it fills with water quickly. Knowing these steps can make all the difference in an emergency situation. Here's something incredible about Albert Einstein's childhood. Despite growing up to be one of the greatest minds in history, Albert Einstein faced significant challenges as a child. At the age of 9, he struggled academically and had trouble speaking, which left his parents anxious about his future. They worried that he might not be as brilliant as they hoped. In school, Einstein found it difficult to connect with the traditional learning style, often feeling out of place and disconnected from his teachers. However, he was incredibly curious and loved exploring the world around him, especially through science. This passion fueled his imagination and led him to develop his unique way of thinking. As he grew older, he overcame these early obstacles, proving that difficulties do not define us. His later achievements in physics reshaped our understanding of the universe, showing how important it is to nurture creativity and curiosity, even when the path seems challenging. Isn't it inspiring to see how someone who struggled can change the world? Is it really true that LA County is America's biggest? With a staggering population of 9.7 million, Los Angeles County stands as the most populous county in the United States, easily outnumbering the populations of 40 different states. This vibrant melting pot of cultures is not only immense in size, but also in diversity, resembling entire nations in terms of the variety of people who call it home. Nestled between states like Michigan and New Jersey in population rankings, LA County attracts individuals from various backgrounds, all in pursuit of the American dream. The bustling economy, bolstered by industries ranging from entertainment to technology, creates countless job opportunities, another enticing factor for newcomers. The cosmopolitan aura is further enhanced by neighborhoods that reflect the rich tapestry of its residents' lives, including thriving communities of immigrants and creative talents. Visitors and locals can indulge in an astonishing array of cuisines and artistic expressions, positioning LA as a dynamic place to live. With its sprawling cities and iconic spots like Hollywood and Griffith Park, it's clear why Los Angeles County continues to allure people from around the globe. Why is Paris the ultimate destination for love? With its enchanting streets and mesmerizing sights, Paris is lovingly dubbed the City of Love. From the iconic Eiffel Tower to the charming bridges of the Seine, the city creates a backdrop that feels like a romantic film set. But it's not just the scenery. The atmosphere is what truly captures the heart. Strolling through quaint cafes, where the aroma of freshly baked croissants fills the air, couples can find cozy corners to share intimate moments. Yet Paris isn't just about romance. It's a global hub for business, finance, and culture, making it a vibrant metropolis. Here you can experience everything from world-class art in the Louvre to top-notch culinary experiences that will tantalize your taste buds. And don't forget about fashion. Paris reigns as the fashion capital of the world, drawing designers and trendsetters from across the globe. Major fashion weeks showcase the latest styles, turning the city into a creative runway. So whether you're there to fall in love or dive into the latest trends, Paris has something magical waiting for everyone. Did you know that France faces a shocking homeless crisis? Despite its reputation for art, fashion, and fine dining, the country has a staggering number of over 330,000 homeless individuals, making it the leader in homelessness in the European Union. This alarming figure represents a 130% increase since just 2022, highlighting a growing wealth gap that adversely affects the most vulnerable. While the richest 10% of French citizens control nearly half of the country's wealth, the poorest 10% struggle to survive on only 2%. This economic disparity is particularly evident in cities like Paris and Lyon, bustling with luxury and opportunity, yet contrasting sharply with rural areas where basic services are often lacking. Many individuals not only face the immediate challenge of finding shelter, but also grapple with limited access to education and healthcare, further entrenching them in a cycle of poverty. As France's allure camouflages these urgent social issues, the pressing question remains: how can such a beautiful nation reconcile its elite lifestyle with the pressing need to uplift its most at-risk citizens? Have you ever tried shirako from Japan? This unique dish consists of the sperm glands of fish like cod, halibut, or pufferfish, and it's definitely considered a delicacy. In Japanese cuisine, shirako is more than just a quirky ingredient. It's celebrated for its creamy texture and slightly sweet flavor. You can enjoy it raw, steamed, or fried, each preparation offering a different experience. Picture a fancy sushi restaurant where the chef serves Scirocco beautifully presented on a plate, perhaps with a sprinkling of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon to enhance its taste. While its appearance might seem strange to some, many fans swear by its rich, luxurious mouthfeel. In Japan, Scirocco is often enjoyed during colder months, as people believe it brings warmth and comfort. Isn't it fascinating how different cultures have unique delicacies that challenge our taste buds? If you're adventurous with food, Scirocco might just be an exciting culinary journey to embark on. Can you believe Google was once called back rub? In its early days, Google had a quirky name that perfectly described its unique function. Backrub was launched in 1996, focusing on the way websites were connected through backlinks. The name highlighted its innovative technology for analyzing these connections to assess website importance. But in 1997, founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin decided it was time for a change. They renamed their search engine after the mathematical term Google, which represents the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. This new name symbolized their mission to organize the vast amount of information available on the web. Today, when you think of Google, you might picture the powerful search engine it has become, but this tech giant started with a playful nod to math and a focus on backlinks. Who knew such a monumental company had such an amusing beginning? Here's a wild fact about exoplanets. This extraordinary planet, known as 55 Cancri E, is captivating scientists with its unusual characteristics. Believed to have a carbon-rich atmosphere, it could actually be filled with diamonds. Imagine floating on clouds of sparkling gemstones instead of raindrops. But that's not all. Instead of water, this intriguing world might have an ocean of lava due to the extreme heat from its star. 55. Cancri E orbits its star at such a close distance that it completes 1 full year in just 18 hours. This rapid orbit means it experiences extreme temperatures, making the surface incredibly tough, yet fascinating to study. With a density suggesting a rocky core and potential for unique forms of geology, 55 Cancri E challenges our understanding of what planets can be like. Could this mean there are even more bizarre worlds out there waiting to be discovered? What if I told you pigeons recognize human faces? This unique skill sets them apart in the animal kingdom. Recent studies reveal that pigeons can distinguish between different human faces, and what's even cooler is that they can remember these faces for a long time. Unlike many birds, pigeons possess advanced cognitive abilities similar to primates, allowing them to process complex visual information. Imagine walking through a park and noticing a pigeon watching you closely. It might just remember your face from a previous visit. This ability helps pigeons identify people who might feed them, enhancing their survival. Whether we're feeding them breadcrumbs or just admiring their beauty, their recognition capacity shows a remarkable connection between humans and these urban birds. Isn't it fascinating to think about how similar we are in some ways? What if I told you Paul Tibbets chose cremation? Paul Tibbets, the pilot of the Enola Gay, made a unique decision about his final wishes. Known for dropping the first atomic bomb on Hiroshima during World War II, Tibbets played a critical role in a pivotal moment in history. However, after his passing in 2007, he decided against a traditional funeral or headstone. Instead, he opted for cremation, and his ashes were scattered over the English Channel, a gesture that symbolizes his desire for privacy and perhaps a final farewell that didn't draw attention. This choice reflects a man who faced immense moral and ethical questions due to his actions during the war, choosing to leave behind a legacy that is both controversial and significant. Tibbets's decision to avoid substantial ceremonies prompts reflection on how we remember historical figures and their complex legacies. Did you know Bach had 20 children? Johann Sebastian Bach, the legendary composer of the Baroque era, led a life full of music and family. With 2 wives, he fathered a remarkable 20 children. While many might think that raising such a large family would be daunting, Bach embraced it wholeheartedly. Several of his children followed in their father's musical footsteps, becoming accomplished musicians in their own right. Among them was Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, who became known for his contributions to the transition from Baroque to classical music. This fascinating dynamic not only showcases the importance of family, but also highlights how musical talent can thrive across generations. Bach's legacy extends beyond his compositions. It's also about the rich family history that contributed to his influence in the world of classical music. Can you imagine the lively household filled with music and creativity? It's a reminder of how deeply intertwined family and art can be. Believe it or not, Tokyo's kitchens resemble swimming pools. This vibrant city has a fascinating way of making cooking a communal experience. Many kitchens are designed with open layouts, often incorporating large communal tables and even spacious areas where chefs and diners can interact freely. The design allows diverse culinary activities to happen simultaneously, much like the activity in a bustling swimming pool. Chefs can chat with guests while preparing meals, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. This unique kitchen environment encourages socializing, making cooking an engaging event rather than just a chore. In addition, the use of fresh ingredients from local markets ensures that every dish reflects Tokyo's rich culinary culture. So next time you think of cooking in Tokyo, imagine not just a meal, but a lively social event filled with laughter, stories, and delicious food. Here's something incredible about whale oil lanterns. In the 1800s, these lanterns became all the rage, providing a bright and reliable light source for homes and streets. But the demand for whale oil to fuel these lights led to a dramatic decrease in whale populations. Whalers hunted species like the sperm whale almost to extinction, driven by the promise of profits from whale oil. People were willing to risk the delicate balance of nature for the sake of convenience in their lighting options. As whale populations dwindled, societies began to recognize the environmental costs of such consumption. This situation sparked early discussions about the need for sustainable resources, shaping how we view human impact on the environment today. Understanding the history of whale oil lanterns reminds us that our choices can have profound effects on wildlife and ecosystems. So how can we learn from the past to protect our planet? Guess what really drives our maps today? The incredible accuracy of maps created by British explorer Captain James Cook during the 18th century has left a lasting impact on cartography. Cook's voyages across the Pacific Ocean led to the creation of detailed maps that accurately represented coastlines, islands, and ocean currents. These maps were so precise that they remained relevant and in use until the mid-20th century. Imagine relying on charting techniques developed over 200 years ago for navigation in our modern world. Cook's meticulous work not only expanded our geographical knowledge, but also laid the groundwork for future explorers and navigators. His contributions remind us how critical accuracy is in mapping, which continues to influence everything from naval routes to GPS technology today. So the next time you check a map or use your phone for directions, think about the incredible history and precision that goes into the maps we rely on. Why exactly does Comic Sans get so much hate? This quirky font, designed by Vincent Connor in 1994, was inspired by the handwritten text common in comic books. With its playful curves and informal look, Comic Sans aimed to bring a casual flair to digital text. However, this font has faced significant backlash over the years, as many see it as overly casual for professional settings. Critics argue that its frequent misuse in serious communications dilutes the intended message and creates a sense of unprofessionalism. Interestingly, despite the criticism, Comic Sans has a dedicated fan base that appreciates its charm and readability, especially for children and those with learning disabilities. The question remains, can a font really be hated, or is it simply the way we use it that gives it a bad reputation? Let's uncover the truth about software piracy. In 1976, Bill Gates penned an influential open letter to computer hobbyists, asking them to reconsider their habit of pirating software. Gates believed that by stealing software, they were undermining the hard work of developers. Interestingly, the response from hobbyists was quite striking. They pointed out that software would not be stolen if it was as easy and affordable to purchase as it was to duplicate. This exchange highlighted the line between creativity and commerce in the tech world. Gates's plea marked an early moment in the discussion about intellectual property rights in the digital age, paving the way for future conversations around software ethics. As technology grew, so did the importance of supporting the creators behind it, making this historical moment a catalyst for change in how we view software ownership today. Can we learn from this lesson to respect the work of developers? Is it really true that 16 million thunderstorms strike each year? Absolutely. Thunderstorms are more common than many people realize, with around 16 million occurring globally each year. That means at any moment, about 2,000 thunderstorms are happening somewhere on the planet. These awe-inspiring weather events occur when warm, moist air rises and cools, leading to the formation of cumulonimbus clouds. As these clouds develop, they create powerful updrafts that can cause intense rainfall, strong winds, and even lightning. In fact, lightning strikes during thunderstorms can reach temperatures 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. While thunderstorms can lead to dramatic weather, they also play a crucial role in the Earth's ecosystem by helping distribute fresh water and nutrients. However, alongside their benefits, they can also be hazardous, bringing severe weather like flash floods or tornadoes. So the next time you hear thunder rumbling in the distance, remember that you're witnessing a powerful natural phenomenon at work. Believe it or not, the brain can remember 100,000 faces. This incredible ability allows us to recognize friends, family, and even famous personalities throughout our lifetime. Our brains are remarkably powerful, and they contain about 86 billion neurons that work together to process and store information, including memories of faces we encounter. When we meet someone new or see a familiar face, our brains analyze various features like the shape of the eyes, the curve of the smile, and any unique traits. Over time, these details create a mental catalog that helps us distinguish between thousands of individuals. Scientists believe that this skill is a result of both evolution and social necessity, as being able to recognize people enhances our ability to form social bonds and navigate complex social interactions. Interestingly, studies show that while our brains can hold this vast amount of facial data, we might still forget names or other specifics. So next time you remember someone from years ago, just marvel at the amazing capabilities of your brain. Surprisingly, it's a fact that ocean exploration is minimal. Despite the ocean covering over 70% of Earth's surface, a mere 5% has been fully explored and mapped. This astonishing statistic highlights a thrilling reality. Vast underwater realms remain largely untouched, teeming with life and rich with secrets yet to be revealed. Imagine what exists beneath the waves: potentially new species, intricate ecosystems, and geological wonders that could reshape our understanding of marine biology and environmental science. This uncharted territory presents immense challenges due to the ocean's extreme conditions, including crushing pressures, complete darkness, and frigid temperatures. Fortunately, advancements in technology, such as remotely operated vehicles and sophisticated deep-sea submersibles, are revolutionizing our approach to ocean exploration. These innovations act like keys to a treasure chest, unlocking opportunities for scientists to discover bizarre, deep-sea creatures and vibrant coral reefs that thrive in these harsh environments. So when you gaze at the vast ocean, remember that countless adventures await just beneath the surface. What if I told you Tasmanian devils are dying from cancer? These fascinating creatures face an alarming threat due to a contagious cancer that causes gruesome facial tumors. This sickness is transmitted through biting, which is common behavior among devils in their often competitive social interactions. What's particularly unsettling is that this cancer is not just a simple disease. The cancer cells actually originated from the devils themselves. Over time, these cells have evolved into a parasitic organism that can effectively evade the immune system of its host. Sadly, this survival struggle is made worse by low genetic diversity within the species. When genetic diversity is limited, it's much harder for a species to adapt or fight off diseases. Tasmanian devils, despite their fierce reputation, are now facing an uncertain future. Wildlife conservationists are working tirelessly to combat this crisis. But can we save these unique marsupials before it's too late? This situation highlights the delicate balance of ecosystems and how interconnected life really is. Did you know how much film was used in Mrs. Doubtfire? During the filming of this iconic comedy, director Chris Columbus faced a unique challenge: keeping up with the brilliant improvisation of Robin Williams. To capture not just Williams' hilarious antics, but also the reactions of his co-stars, Columbus decided to use extra cameras. This choice led to an incredible 2 million feet of film being shot. To put that into perspective, that's enough film to stretch across the country multiple times. After all the hard work, Columbus ended up with 972 boxes filled with outtakes, showcasing the incredible moments that didn't make it into the final cut. The sheer volume of footage highlights not only Williams' comic genius, but also the dedication of the entire cast and crew. Can you imagine all those hilarious bits left on the cutting room floor? Why did Michael Jackson own a hyperbaric capsule? Michael Jackson was a pop icon known for his unique style and groundbreaking music. But did you know he also had a keen interest in health technology? In the 1980s, he owned a hyperbaric capsule, a special medical chamber designed to slow the aging process and enhance cellular health. This innovative device exposes a person to higher than normal atmospheric pressure, which can help improve oxygen delivery to tissues and promote healing. Though Jackson didn't use the capsule all the time, his ownership sparked curiosity and rumors about his desire for immortality. As one of the first celebrities to dive into this technology, he intrigued fans and medical experts alike. The hyperbaric capsule fueled discussions about aging and wellness, making many wonder if Jackson was searching for a way to defy time itself. While the science isn't quite as magical as it sounds, Jackson's interests certainly put a spotlight on emerging health technologies during that era. Could this have influenced others in Hollywood to explore similar paths? Here's a wild fact about Michael Phelps. After achieving incredible success at the 2012 Summer Olympics, the swimmer faced a dark period in his life where he contemplated suicide. You might think that winning multiple gold medals would bring happiness and fulfillment, but for Phelps, the pressure and expectations took a toll on his mental health. It was during this challenging time that he realized he wasn't alone in his struggles. Inspired to help others, he established the Michael Phelps Foundation, which focuses on promoting mental health awareness and providing resources for those in need. The foundation works tirelessly to break the stigma surrounding mental health issues, encouraging individuals to seek help and support. Phelps's journey from battling inner demons to becoming a beacon of hope shows that even champions face hardships. Through his foundation, he aims to empower people to prioritize their mental well-being. Isn't it amazing how someone can turn their pain into purpose and help others thrive? Astonishing strength of a Belgian draft horse revealed. In a remarkable display of physical power, a Belgian draft horse recently pulled a staggering 18 men during a strength test. This impressive feat showcases not only the extraordinary muscle of these horses, but also their incredible training and temperament. Belgian draft horses, known for their massive build and gentle nature, typically weigh between 1,800 and 2,200 pounds. Historically, they were bred for heavy farm work and pulling loads, making them a vital part of agricultural life. The strength test illustrates the horse's capability to perform impressive tasks, surprising many who may not realize how powerful these gentle giants can be. As they work together with their handlers, Belgian draft horses build bonds that enhance their performance. The spectacle of a single horse effortlessly moving so many men sparks curiosity about the limits of animal strength and training methods in equestrian sports. With modern machinery often taking over, the legacy of these horses continues to inspire admiration and respect. What other astounding skills do draft horses possess? Did you know that Michigan has stunning landmarks? The Great Lakes, often called Michigan's freshwater seas, showcase some of the most breathtaking views in the United States. With over 3,200 miles of shoreline, these immense lakes provide a fantastic backdrop for countless outdoor activities and sightseeing adventures. Imagine standing atop the iconic Sleeping Bear Dunes, where the enchanting panorama includes the sparkling waters of Lake Michigan stretching to the horizon. Or picture yourself at the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, where colorful sandstone cliffs soar majestically above the lake, creating a majestic landscape. Outdoor enthusiasts can enjoy hiking along scenic trails, kayaking in tranquil waters, or even exploring the lush flora and diverse wildlife unique to this freshwater ecosystem. Each visit reveals new beauty, whether it's a quiet moment watching a sunset over the calming waters or the thrill of sailing on the waves. Michigan's landmarks invite you to experience their splendor firsthand. So why not plan your adventure to discover the natural wonders of the Great Lakes? You'll be truly captivated by their charm. Why exactly does Michael Bay change his mind on Affleck? During the casting process for the blockbuster movie Armageddon in 1998, director Michael Bay found himself unimpressed by Ben Affleck's initial screen test. Affleck, who was still establishing his career, didn't quite capture the vision Bay had for the role. However, producer Jerry Bruckheimer saw something in Affleck that Bay missed. After Bruckheimer encouraged Bay to give Affleck another chance, the actor took that feedback to heart. He focused on getting in shape and lost weight, transforming his look before the next audition. This time, Affleck impressed Bay with his charisma and determination, ultimately winning the role. This story highlights how crucial second chances can be in the entertainment industry and reminds us that hard work and dedication can lead to great opportunities. Most people don't know this, but humanity once gathered. On November 2nd, 2000, every single person on Earth shared the same planet at the same time. This remarkable moment was fleeting, as it was also the last time we were united on our home turf. Since then, history took a fascinating turn, as at least one individual has consistently made their home on the International Space Station, ISS. This orbiting laboratory, which floats high above the Earth, has been home to astronauts who conduct groundbreaking scientific research in microgravity. With its continuous human presence, the ISS has transformed our understanding of life in space, pushing the boundaries of exploration. Can you imagine how strange it is to think that, while the rest of us go about our daily lives on Earth, there's always someone experiencing the wonders of living and working among the stars? Here's a wild fact about flamethrower tractors. Flamethrower tractors are changing the way farmers tackle weeds, and they do it in a surprisingly eco-friendly way. Instead of using chemical herbicides, these innovative machines burn away unwanted plants with controlled fire. This method not only eliminates invasive weeds efficiently, but also helps improve soil health by leaving nutrients behind. The flamethrower system is mounted on a regular tractor, allowing easy maneuverability across fields. Farmers simply drive through their crops, aiming flames at the weeds without harming the surrounding vegetation. This technology has gained attention for its reduction of chemical use in agriculture, making farms more sustainable. Plus, by utilizing fire, farmers can deter pests and diseases that might thrive in overcrowded fields. As we look for greener farming solutions, flamethrower tractors might just be the fiery answer we need to keep our crops healthy and our lands thriving. Could this be the future of weed control? Did you know horses can sleep while standing? This remarkable ability stems from a special locking mechanism in their joints, which keeps their legs in place even while they doze. This clever adaptation allows horses to relax and recharge without falling over, an essential survival tactic in the wild. Being prey animals, they must remain vigilant against predators, like wolves or big cats, that might catch them off guard. The technical term for this phenomenon is called the stay apparatus, which is a mechanism that allows the horse to lock its joints and conserve energy while resting. While horses can indeed snooze while standing, they also enjoy lying down for deeper sleep phases. However, they are typically careful and select safe spots to lie down, where they can escape quickly if needed. So the next time you see a horse resting on its feet, remember it's not just being lazy, it's cleverly staying alert and protecting itself, showcasing the incredible adaptations of these magnificent creatures. Guess what really drives oil spills? In 1989, the Exxon Valdez oil spill shocked the world and left an indelible mark on environmental history. This catastrophic event occurred when the ship's captain, Captain Joseph Hazelwood, decided to leave the bridge for a nap, allowing an unlicensed third mate to steer the vessel through the treacherous waters of Prince William Sound in Alaska. With no one trained to manage the ship, disaster struck when it hit a reef, releasing a staggering 11 million gallons of crude oil into the pristine environment. The spill devastated local wildlife, affecting thousands of animals and plants, while also damaging the fishing industry that many communities relied upon for their livelihood. The aftermath led to tighter regulations and greater awareness about maritime safety. So how did this tragedy influence our approach to oil transportation today? Ever thought about why some people take extreme risks? In 2010, a man lost in the vast northern Saskatchewan woods faced a dire situation. With no one around and the wilderness closing in on him, he made a life-or-death decision. He began chopping down power lines. This risky move was aimed at attracting attention for rescue, and it certainly worked. Despite the danger of his actions, his desperate bid to create a loud signal caught the attention of nearby search teams. They quickly found him, leading to his safe recovery. This story raises important questions about survival instincts and the lengths people will go to in crises. How far would you go to ensure your own rescue? This incredible tale reminds us of the unpredictability of human nature and the survival drive that kicks in when faced with life-threatening challenges. Turkey eggs can surprise you with their gender. Have you ever thought about how a female turkey lays eggs? Well, it turns out that a female turkey can lay an unfertilized egg, and the fascinating twist here is that any chick hatching from this egg will always be a male. This happens because in birds, the sex of the offspring is determined before the egg is even fertilized. In nature, female turkeys possess 2 Z chromosomes, while males have 1 Z and 1 W chromosome, ZW for males and ZZ for females. Since an unfertilized egg doesn't have a chance to receive any genetic material from a male turkey, it defaults to a male. This phenomenon may seem surprising, but it showcases the wonders of biology and how reproduction can work in unique ways. If you've ever wondered why the poultry industry often seeks male chicks for specific purposes, it's all part of this natural process. So next time you crack open an egg, remember the interesting gender secrets of turkeys. Let's uncover the truth about tumbleweeds. The iconic tumbleweed, often seen rolling across the dusty plains of the American West, has a surprising history. Though it symbolizes the vast, lonely landscapes of places like the deserts of Arizona and New Mexico, this plant, known scientifically as calatrich, actually hails from Asia. Commonly referred to as Russian thistle, it was introduced to America in the late 19th century, likely as a stowaway in ship ballast. Initially brought over by unsuspecting travelers, these resilient plants quickly adapted to their new environment, thriving in the arid conditions of the West. With their round, dried branches easily breaking off in the wind, they became famous for their distinctive rolling tumble across the land. But did you know that while they embody the spirit of the West, they can also disrupt local ecosystems and outcompete native vegetation? Such is the tale of the tumbleweed, blending beauty with a bit of ecological caution. Surprising filming choice in The Shawshank Redemption. During the production of this iconic film, the American Humane Society raised an eyebrow at the use of a live maggot in one scene. This organization, dedicated to ensuring animal welfare in film and television productions, stepped in with concerns. Rather than compromising their artistic vision, the crew quickly found a solution by sourcing a maggot that had already died of natural causes. This choice highlights the delicate balance between creativity and ethical responsibility. The filmmakers wanted to portray a gritty prison environment authentically, but they also respected the guidelines that promote humane treatment of animals in entertainment. This behind-the-scenes decision adds an interesting layer to the film's legacy, showing that even in the pursuit of storytelling, compassion remains a priority. The maggot scene may seem like a small detail, yet it beautifully illustrates how cinematic choices can reflect deeper ethical considerations. Isn't it fascinating how even the smallest elements can stir discussions about ethics in film? What if I told you about a special elephant hospital? The first elephant hospital was established by Wildlife Source in Mathura, Uttar Pradesh, India. This remarkable facility is dedicated to caring for elephants that have been rescued from abusive situations, giving them the chance to heal and thrive in a safe environment. Equipped with advanced medical technology, the hospital focuses on providing the best possible care for these gentle giants. Spaces designed for spacious roaming allow the elephants to enjoy some freedom, a vital part of their recovery process. Here they receive not just medical treatment, but also love and attention from trained caregivers who understand their unique needs. Each elephant has its own story, often filled with hardship, but at this hospital, they find hope and healing. The mission of Wildlife SOS goes beyond just treating injuries. It's about improving the overall lives of these magnificent creatures. As more people learn about this incredible initiative, it raises awareness about the importance of elephant welfare and conservation in India and beyond. Is it really true that the Trapp family is the tallest? This remarkable family holds the title of the tallest family in the world, boasting an astonishing average height of 7 feet 6 inches. The patriarch, Scott, measures an impressive 6 feet 8 inches, while his wife, Christine, stands at 6 feet 3 inches. Their children contribute to the family's incredible stature, with Savannah also at 6 feet 8 inches, Adam towering at 7 feet 3 inches, and Molly reaching 6 feet 6 inches. Imagine the challenges and joys they experience in everyday life, from ducking through doorways to finding clothes that fit. Tall families are rare, and the Trapps certainly attract a lot of attention wherever they go. They not only redefine family gatherings, but also inspire conversations about genetics, nutrition, and how much height can affect one's perspective on the world. Their unique experiences remind us that family can come in all shapes and sizes, often accompanied by stories that are just as larger than life. Did you know cats were once called deceitful? In an early edition of his dictionary, renowned lexicographer Noah Webster didn't hold back when discussing domestic cats. He described them as deceitful animals that could become extremely spiteful when angered. This characterization might surprise many cat lovers today, who often see their feline friends as playful and affectionate companions. Webster's description reflects how cats have been perceived throughout history, balancing their charm with a mysterious air. It's fascinating to think how our understanding of these animals has evolved, shifting from labels of deceit to recognition of their complex personalities. Today, many people cherish the companionship of cats for their independent spirit and unique behaviors. So the next time your cat gives you that sly look, think back to Webster's words and wonder if there's a little mischief behind those eyes. Believe it or not, birds don't urinate. Instead of peeing, they dispose of waste in a unique form that's a mixture of feces and uric acid. This semi-solid waste is white and pasty, allowing birds to conserve water, which is crucial for their survival in various habitats. Unlike mammals, birds have a specialized system that helps them eliminate toxins and access nutrients efficiently. When they drink, their bodies metabolize the liquid, and instead of producing liquid urine, they create this concentrated waste. This adaptation not only saves precious water, but also helps birds lighten their bodies, making it easier for them to fly. So next time you see a bird and notice its droppings, remember this remarkable feature of their biology. How cool is it that nature has found such a clever solution for these feathered friends? Can you imagine that hair is stronger than you think? A single human hair can support up to 100 grams of weight, showcasing its surprising strength. This incredible tensile strength means that, strand for strand, human hair rivals steel in its ability to bear weight without breaking. When you consider how much stress our hair endures daily, from styling and brushing to environmental factors, its durability becomes even more impressive. Hair not only protects our scalp, but also plays a role in maintaining our overall appearance. While it may seem delicate, each strand is a marvel of nature's engineering, combining flexibility and toughness. So next time you run a comb through your hair, remember its hidden strength and resilience. Isn't it fascinating how something so fine can withstand so much? Here's what actually happens when you blink. On average, a person blinks over 5 million times each year. Each blink might seem inconsequential, but it plays a crucial role in keeping our eyes healthy and our minds sharp. When you blink, your eyelids sweep across the surface of your eyes, spreading tears that keep them moisturized and free from dust and debris. These tears contain essential nutrients that nourish the eye and help protect it from infection. But blinking doesn't stop there. It also gives your brain tiny breaks, allowing it to recharge. This brief pause helps enhance focus and concentration as you shift your attention back to your tasks. So those rapid little blinks you take throughout the day are more than just reflexes. They are vital moments for your eyes and mind. Have you ever thought about how often you blink? What happens when a spider triggers a fire? In a bizarre incident, a man in the United States took his fear of spiders, known as arachnophobia, to an extreme level. Attempting to eliminate a spider lurking in his attic, he lit a fire, thinking it would do the trick. Instead of ending the menace, he accidentally set his house ablaze, prompting a response from 26 firefighters to battle the flames. The damage was significant, amounting to around $10,000, affecting both the attic and the second story of the home. Luckily, there were no injuries reported, and surprisingly, it's likely that the spider survived the ordeal. This strange event not only highlights the lengths people go to avoid their fears, but also serves as a reminder of the potential dangers associated with such extreme reactions. Sometimes facing your fears calmly could be the safest approach. Is it really true that we can see a candle from miles away? Under perfect conditions on a completely dark night, our incredible human eyes can actually detect the flicker of a candle from as far as 30 miles. This extraordinary ability highlights how sensitive our vision is. The human eye contains special cells called rods, which are incredibly effective in low light. They help us see in the dark and can pick up on even the faintest light sources. Imagine standing outside in the middle of nowhere, with no street lights or other distractions, and spotting a tiny flame in the distance. It's not just a fun fact. It emphasizes how our eyes have evolved to help us survive in various environments. This capability is part of our history, allowing our ancestors to navigate in the dark and find safety. So the next time you're in a dark area, just remember, your eyes are working hard to see more than you might think. Guess what really drives the Microraptor's flight? This tiny dinosaur, roughly the size of a modern pigeon, lived about 120 million years ago and is notable for its fascinating anatomy. The Microraptor had not just one pair, but 4 wings. This unique feature suggests that it might have been among the earliest creatures capable of true flight. With 2 wings on its arms and 2 on its legs, the Microraptor could have glided gracefully through the trees of ancient forests, catching insects and small prey. Scientists believe its ability to fly or glide helped it escape predators and explore its habitat more effectively. Imagine watching a creature that looks like a mix of bird and dinosaur soaring through the sky. Besides its wings, the Microraptor's feathers were likely essential for aerodynamics and temperature regulation. Isn't it incredible how these small details tell us so much about life on Earth millions of years ago? You won't believe this about Voltaire's last words. On his deathbed, the brilliant French philosopher Voltaire delivered a memorable quip that still sparks curiosity today. When urged to renounce Satan, he cleverly replied that it was not the time to make new enemies. This simple yet profound statement reveals much about his character. Voltaire was known for his sharp wit and unwavering views on religion and freedom of thought. By refusing to recant, he demonstrated his commitment to his beliefs right up to the end of his life. His humorous yet defiant stance reflects the intense struggles between reason and dogma during the Enlightenment. Voltaire's legacy, characterized by his advocacy for civil liberties, continues to inspire free thinkers around the world. So did he really believe in the devil, or was he just being his true rebellious self as he approached death? Is it really true that peanuts aren't true nuts? Surprisingly, they are classified as seeds, along with almonds and cashews. In the world of botany, a true nut is a hard-shelled fruit that doesn't open to release its seeds, like acorns and chestnuts. So while peanuts look and taste like nuts, they actually grow underground and are part of the legume family, which includes beans and lentils. Almonds and cashews, on the other hand, also fall into the seed category but are often referred to as nuts because of their culinary uses. This distinction shines a light on the fascinating complexity of plant biology and how we categorize foods in our everyday lives. Isn't it interesting how much there is to discover about what we eat? Next time you enjoy a handful of mixed nuts, remember that what you're munching on may not fit the traditional nut definition. Understanding these nuances helps us appreciate the incredible diversity in the plant world. Guess what really drives Swiss cheese lovers mad? In Switzerland, there's a delightful celebration called Cheese Day, where the love for this creamy delicacy takes center stage. This event highlights the rich history and craftsmanship behind Swiss cheese, which is famous worldwide for its unique flavors and textures. On Cheese Day, people gather in various towns across the country to sample an incredible variety of cheeses, from the well-known Emmental, with its distinct holes, to the nutty Gruyere. Visitors can enjoy live demonstrations showing how these cheeses are made, often using traditional methods passed down through generations. Local dairymen and cheesemakers proudly share their secrets, making it an unforgettable experience for cheese enthusiasts. Plus, there are fun activities such as cheese tasting contests, food pairings, and even cheese-themed games for everyone to enjoy. So, whether you're a foodie or just curious, Cheese Day in Switzerland is a must-see celebration that you wouldn't want to miss. Prepare to be amazed by the fall of Constantinople. This historic event occurred in 1453, when Sultan Mehmed II, a determined leader, captured the city, forever changing the course of history. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of Byzantine rule, which had lasted for over 1,000 years. This conquest not only bolstered the Ottomans as a significant world power, but also reshaped the Mediterranean landscape. By renaming the city Istanbul, Mehmed II ensured its new identity as a vibrant center of culture, trade, and politics, strategically situated at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. This pivotal moment opened doors for the Ottomans, leading to further expansions into Europe, and it shifted the balance of power in the region. Today, the impact of this conquest echoes through history, reminding us of how a single event can alter the fate of nations. Have you ever heard of Fuzzy Pegasus's incredible journey? This remarkable thoroughbred horse captured the hearts of many when he won the 2000 Kentucky Derby, a prestigious horse race that showcases some of the best jockeys and horses in the world. Valued at an astonishing $70 million, Fuzzy Pegasus wasn't just a racehorse. He became a symbol of excellence in the equestrian world. His speed and determination on the track made him a fan favorite and a star in the racing community. Living to the age of 26, he passed away in 2023, leaving behind a legacy that will inspire future generations of racehorses and fans alike. Over the years, Fuzzy Pegasus not only brought joy to those who watched him race, but also highlighted the incredible bond between humans and horses. His life story illustrates the heights of athletic achievement and how a horse can become an icon, making this tale a fascinating chapter in the history of horse racing. What other amazing stories might we discover about famous racehorses? Is it really true that lengths can be that tiny? The smallest measurable length in existence is called the Planck length, measuring about 1.6 kicks 10 or 35 meters. To put that into perspective, it's smaller than a proton by a mind-boggling amount. This length represents a limit in our understanding of the universe. If we were to measure something smaller, current physics breaks down. The Planck length emerges from the interplay of quantum mechanics and gravity, which means that at this scale, the very fabric of space and time may get fuzzy. Scientists believe that at lengths smaller than this, traditional concepts of distance and size no longer apply, making it a fascinating topic for theoretical physicists. Understanding the Planck length could unlock mysteries about the universe's origins and how everything works at the most fundamental level. How do scientists study such incredibly tiny measurements? Did you know Lotso Huggin' Bear waited years to appear? This beloved character from Toy Story 3 didn't make his debut until 2010, primarily because animators struggled to bring his soft, plush fur to life. When the original Toy Story was released in 1995, the technology to accurately depict realistic textures like fur simply wasn't advanced enough. The creators wanted Lotso Huggin' Bear to look genuinely cuddly and inviting, plus they needed his fur to behave lifelike in different scenes. For over a decade, the idea for this charming villain bounced around in the minds of Pixar's talented team, who knew he would add depth to the story, but had to wait for the technology to catch up. By the time Toy Story 3 came out, improvements in computer animation allowed them to create that rich, huggable texture fans adore today. Isn't it amazing how technology can transform ideas into unforgettable characters? Guess what really drives ingrown toenails? It turns out that these painful nuisances can often run in families. Many people may be surprised to learn that ingrown toenails have a hereditary component. This means that if someone in your family has suffered from this condition, you could be at a higher risk too. While cutting your nails with precision and care can help prevent this issue, genetics can still play a significant role in shaping the shape and growth of your toenails. If your toenails naturally curve or grow into the surrounding skin, you might find yourself grappling with ingrown toenails even if you take the best care of your feet. Keeping your feet healthy involves more than just nail care. Being aware of your family's history with ingrown toenails can help you monitor and manage your foot health. So, is foot care in your family tree? Here's what actually happens when jukeboxes propose. Some creative individuals have taken marriage proposals to a whole new level by using jukeboxes. This unique method involves programming the jukebox to play a series of romantic love songs right before popping the big question. Imagine the scene: the soft glow of the jukebox lights, the nostalgic crackle of vinyl, and then that perfect love song filling the air as the proposer gets ready to ask their partner to marry them. It's a delightful blend of surprise and sentiment, making the moment unforgettable. This unconventional approach not only stirs emotions, but also brings back fond memories associated with beloved tunes. Whether it's a classic ballad or a contemporary hit, music has a powerful way of connecting people. So next time you're thinking of a proposal, why not let a jukebox serenade your love story? Discover a quirky museum dedicated to Tom and Jerry. In the heart of Japan, a one-of-a-kind museum showcases sculptures inspired by the beloved animated series, bringing to life the hilarious chase between Tom and Jerry. Created by the talented artist Taku Inoue, this gallery presents a playful take on the show's most absurd and chaotic moments. Visitors can marvel at dynamic sculptures that capture the essence of the iconic cat-and-mouse rivalry, blending humor with artistry. Each piece tells a story, reflecting the clever antics and relentless pursuit that fans have adored for generations. Taku Inoue's work not only honors the classic series, but also invites viewers to engage with the art in a fun and interactive way. Whether you're a longtime fan of Tom and Jerry or new to the series, this museum promises an enjoyable experience full of nostalgia and creativity. Are you ready to chase after some artistic fun? Ever thought about why moissanite shines so bright? Moissanite, a unique gemstone first discovered in a meteorite crater, is gaining popularity in the jewelry world for its stunning brilliance and incredible hardness. While it's almost as tough as diamonds, moissanite stands out with a sparkle that many say surpasses that of its traditional counterpart. What makes moissanite even more appealing is that most of the moissanite available today is lab-created. This not only ensures a steady supply, but also makes it a more sustainable choice for those concerned about the environmental impact of diamond mining. Lab-created moissanite carries the same physical and optical properties as naturally occurring gems, but without the ethical dilemmas. So whether you're looking for an engagement ring or just a beautiful piece of jewelry, moissanite offers a dazzling option that shines just as bright, if not brighter, than diamonds. Is it really true that Eminem sued New Zealand's government? This surprising event took place back in 2014 when the New Zealand National Party decided to use a catchy tune in one of their campaign ads. The track they chose bore a striking resemblance to Eminem's iconic song, Lose Yourself. Feeling his rights were violated, Eminem took action and filed a copyright infringement lawsuit against the party. The case caught a lot of attention, not just because it involved a high-profile rapper, but also due to the unusual circumstance of a government being sued over a song. Ultimately, Eminem emerged victorious, highlighting the importance of copyright laws even in political arenas. This incident not only raised eyebrows, but also sparked a conversation about creativity and originality in marketing. How often do we see such unexpected legal battles in politics? Can a beer save the day at a rally? In a remarkable story from the 2014 rally in Mexico, driver Terry Neuville found himself in a sticky situation just before crossing the finish line. With a radiator leak threatening their race, the team needed a quick and unexpected solution. Instead of letting the leak end their hopes, Nuvo made a bold move by pouring Corona beer into the radiator. This unconventional fix surprisingly worked, allowing the Hyundai to keep running smoothly. Thanks to this creative thinking, Nuvo and his co-driver managed to finish third in the race, proving that sometimes thinking outside the box, or in this case, outside the cooler, can lead to incredible outcomes. This moment not only highlights the challenges faced in rally racing, but also shows how resourcefulness in tough situations can turn the tide. So next time you enjoy a cold beer, remember that it might just come in handy in ways you least expect. Guess what really drives North Korea's calendar system? The country uses a unique dual calendar system that includes both the Gregorian dates we are familiar with and something entirely different called the Yuchi calendar. The Yuchi calendar begins in 1912, the year of Kim Il-sung's birth, making North Korea the only nation to base its official calendar on the life of a leader. This means that while many people around the world celebrate the new year on January 1st, North Koreans may refer to the current year in terms of Juchi, which could be quite confusing. The use of the Yuchi calendar symbolizes the country's national identity and emphasizes the importance of its founder in shaping North Korea's history and culture. It's fascinating to think about how a calendar can reflect a nation's values and the influence of a single individual, don't you think? Why exactly does carcinization happen in crustaceans? This fascinating process describes how certain non-crab crustaceans, like king crabs and hermit crabs, evolve to take on a crab-like shape, even though they aren't true crabs. Scientists have identified at least 5 different groups that have experienced this transition. You might wonder why these species choose to resemble crabs. One theory suggests that the crab-like form is advantageous. It offers greater mobility and better armor, helping them evade predators while navigating their environments. Interestingly, this evolution isn't a simple adaptation, but a complex journey that reflects how life can find similar solutions to survive in varying habitats. Carcinization shows us the incredible versatility of evolution, changing creatures to thrive in a world that's constantly shifting. So next time you see a crab, think about the surprising evolutionary paths that have led to its existence. Could other species evolve similarly in the future? Ever thought about why ants are so impressive? The combined weight of all ants on Earth is estimated to equal the weight of all humans. This incredible statistic highlights just how numerous these tiny creatures are, even though they often go unnoticed in our daily lives. Scientists estimate that there are about 20 quadrillion ants worldwide. That's 20 followed by 15 zeros. When you picture all those ants scurrying around, from bustling city parks to remote forests, it's mind-boggling. Ants play essential roles in ecosystems. They aerate the soil, help decompose organic materials, and even contribute to seed dispersal. Each ant may weigh less than a gram, yet their sheer numbers lead to a combined weight that rivals our entire human population. So next time you spot an ant, remember you're looking at part of a vast, tireless community that helps maintain the balance of nature. Isn't that incredible? Why do our taste buds regenerate so quickly? Taste buds, those tiny sensory organs responsible for our ability to taste, have a fascinating lifespan of just about 10 to 14 days. This remarkable turnover means that we are constantly renewing our taste buds, which is crucial for keeping our taste senses sharp. However, several factors can affect this rapid regeneration. For example, if you accidentally burn your tongue on hot food or beverages, it can temporarily dull your sense of taste. Luckily, the body works efficiently to restore those taste buds, bringing back our favorite flavors in no time. As we age, though, or if we use tobacco or suffer from certain diseases, this regeneration process can slow down, leading to a diminished sense of taste. It's amazing to think that something as simple as taste buds undergo such a constant cycle of renewal, reflecting our body's incredible ability to heal and adapt. So the next time you enjoy a delicious meal, remember how resilient your taste buds are in keeping your taste experience vibrant. Believe it or not, 650 straws in one mouth. This astonishing world record was set by Natharaj Karate in Tamil Nadu, India, on August 25, 2018. Imagine the sight, Natharaj managed to fit 650 drinking straws into his mouth at once, a feat that sounds almost impossible. To claim this amazing title, he had to hold the straws in his mouth for at least 10 seconds, testing not just his skill, but also his endurance. The previous records might seem crazy, but Natharaj took it to another level. This achievement showcases the wild side of competitive challenges that often pop up around the globe. Such quirky records highlight human creativity and determination, reminding us that there are endless ways to stretch the limits of what we think is possible. Also, it draws attention to our unique ability to find joy in strange activities. Have you ever thought about what bizarre records you could try to break? Maybe this unusual feat will inspire you to think outside the box. Hard to believe, but birds can be architects. The Montezuma or Apindola is a remarkable bird from Central America that showcases incredible building skills. This fascinating bird constructs pouch-shaped nests that dangle from tree branches, creating a stunning sight in the tropical forests. These nests serve multiple purposes. They protect the eggs and chicks from predators and the elements. The male Montezuma is responsible for building these intricate nests, using various materials like leaves, twigs, and even spider silk. Once completed, he invites a female to inspect the nest, which plays a key role in attracting a mate. This unique nesting behavior not only highlights the innovation of the Montezuma, but also reflects the importance of these nests in their reproduction and survival. As these birds flutter through their lush habitats, they remind us of the wonders of nature and the impressive skills that evolution has shaped over time. How many other birds have such creative nesting styles? Ever wondered why smiling can land you in trouble? In 1917, a peculiar incident in Montana turned heads when a man was arrested for simply smiling in court. This unusual case illustrated just how seriously the legal system regarded decorum and respect during proceedings. The judge, intent on maintaining a somber atmosphere, perceived the man's grin as a sign of mockery towards the court. Back then, any expression deemed disrespectful could lead to severe consequences, showcasing the strict rules of behavior expected in a courtroom. Such a reaction might seem excessive today, where courtroom environments can feel more relaxed. However, it highlights the cultural norms of the time and the importance placed on seriousness in judicial matters. Imagine being detained for a smile. This bizarre event reminds us how societal expectations around behavior can drastically change over time, leaving us to wonder what other practices might seem strange to future generations. Believe it or not, data is shaping vital research. Recent findings show that data has been sent to a research center, leading to exciting new studies and investigations. This information could be pivotal in understanding a variety of subjects, from climate change and health trends to technological advancements. Researchers meticulously analyze this data to draw conclusions that can influence policies and improve lives. For example, data from environmental studies help scientists monitor climate patterns, while health data can identify trends in disease outbreaks. The collaborative nature of research means that institutions across the globe often share data, fostering a rich environment for innovation. In addition, cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning are playing a significant role in interpreting vast amounts of data quickly and accurately. Each data set received represents a wealth of possibilities for discovery and advancement. As we continue to gather and share more information, we open the door to a future where informed decisions can lead to groundbreaking solutions. Are you curious about how this data impacts our world? Let's uncover the truth about crocodile survival. Crocodiles are incredible survivors, able to go for almost a year without food, thanks to their unique slow metabolism. As cold-blooded reptiles, they don't need to eat as frequently as warm-blooded animals. When food becomes scarce, like during droughts or tough seasons, they conserve energy by lying still for long periods. This remarkable ability allows them to endure harsh conditions that would be challenging for many species. Their survival strategies have helped crocodiles thrive for millions of years with little change, making them one of the oldest living species on Earth. Imagine lying still for months on end, barely moving. It's fascinating how such adaptations have shaped their existence, allowing these ancient reptiles to rule rivers and swamps across the globe. So next time you see a crocodile basking in the sun, remember how effortlessly it manages to survive against the odds. Guess what really drives the paperback book revolution? In 1935, British publisher Alan Lane took a bold step by creating the first paperback book. He aimed to tackle the problem of high book prices, making literature more accessible to everyone, not just the wealthy. This innovative idea led to the birth of Penguin Books, which would go on to transform the publishing industry. Lane's vision was simple yet powerful. He believed that great stories should be within everyone's reach. With colorful covers and affordable prices, paperback books quickly became popular, allowing readers to carry their favorite novels in their bags and enjoy them anywhere. This revolution opened the doors to a wider audience, paving the way for countless authors to share their work. Thanks to Lane's efforts, reading became not just a luxury, but a delightful pastime for millions. Can you imagine a world without paperbacks? Have you noticed how social media changes communication? It's amazing to think that platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter have evolved into vibrant spaces for self-expression. Today, millions of users share personal stories, insights, and opinions with the click of a button, reaching audiences far beyond their immediate circle. This transformation reshapes our interactions, allowing individuals from diverse backgrounds to connect and celebrate their uniqueness. With a simple post or tweet, someone can spark a conversation about mental health, social justice, or even daily joys, ultimately fostering understanding and empathy among different communities. As we exchange ideas and experiences, we also redefine what it means to be connected in a digital world. So how do these changes impact our society and our relationships? Are we becoming more united or more divided through this online chatter? Let's uncover the truth about alien influence on humans. The extraterrestrial genetic manipulation theory suggests that advanced alien civilizations might have played a role in shaping human evolution. This fascinating idea is fueled by a remarkable shift in human intelligence and technological progress that happened around 200,000 years ago. Many scientists debate whether such a rapid change can be attributed solely to natural selection. Some researchers point to the lack of evidence for gradual development, suggesting that something outside our planet could have sparked this leap forward. Could it be possible that interactions with extraterrestrial beings provided humans with the intelligence necessary to create complex tools and establish societies? This theory opens up thrilling questions about our past and the potential for life beyond Earth. Are we truly alone in the universe? Or is there a cosmic connection woven into the fabric of humanity's existence? Prepare to be amazed by the giant eggs of sauropods. These colossal creatures, including famous giants like Patasaurus and Brachiosaurus, laid eggs that were truly massive, many the size of a basketball, and some exceeding a whopping 18 inches in diameter. Imagine an egg that big, holding a developing embryo inside. Scientists believe these eggs housed well-developed young that were ready to thrive shortly after hatching. This raises fascinating questions about how such enormous animals began their lives in small, fragile shells. How did these tiny embryos grow inside their protective eggs? The answer lies in the unique biology of sauropods, allowing them to nurture their young even before birth. Exploring the nesting habits and reproductive strategies of these ancient giants can give us insights into their survival and the incredible journey they undertook from egg to fully grown dinosaurs. Isn't it incredible to think about the beginnings of such massive creatures? Prepare to be amazed by a diamond planet. Scientists have discovered an incredible exoplanet named 55 Cancri E, which is made mostly of diamonds. Located about 40 light-years away in the constellation Cancer, this planet has the unique distinction of being a carbon-rich world with extreme temperatures and pressures. If we could somehow transport it to Earth, its worth would be staggering, more than all the money ever printed. However, the reality of moving such a massive object is nearly impossible, as it would require technology far beyond our current capabilities. The diamond composition is due to the high carbon content, which transforms under intense heat and pressure into this precious gem. The thought of a sparkling metallic planet floating in space captures the imagination, but it also challenges our understanding of planetary formation and the mysteries of the universe. Could there be more extraordinary worlds out there? Did you know that Pluto takes almost 250 years to orbit the Sun? This distant dwarf planet, once considered the ninth planet in our solar system, moves slowly in its elliptical path. While Earth spins around the Sun in just 1 year, Pluto's journey is a staggering 248 years long. This incredible distance from the Sun means that Pluto experiences extreme seasons that last for decades. One summer could last 20 years. With an average distance of about 3.7 billion miles from our star, Pluto is far colder and darker than our home planet. Its surface is mostly frozen nitrogen, and scientists believe it has a thick, hazy atmosphere. So while we enjoy our annual trip around the Sun with warm summers and chilly winters, Pluto quietly cruises through space, taking its time to complete its long cosmic dance. Isn't it fascinating how vast and varied our solar system really is? Prepare to be amazed by the Louvre Pyramid's design. This stunning structure, located in Paris, is not just famous for its art, but also for its architecture. The pyramid consists of 35,000 glass panes, a number carefully chosen by architect I.M. Pei for its symbolic meaning. Pei designed the pyramid around the concept of the number 5, which symbolizes harmony and balance in various cultures. Each of the pyramid's 4 triangular sides boasts 35 panes, creating a striking visual effect that captivates visitors. Around the main pyramid, 5 smaller pyramids further enhance the overall symmetry and beauty, adding to the allure of the entire courtyard. The thoughtful arrangement of these elements invites curiosity and wonder, making the Louvre Pyramid not merely an entrance to a world of masterpieces, but also a work of art in its own right. Isn't it fascinating how numbers can transform design and meaning? Guess what really drives Missouri's literary spirit? The influence of Mark Twain, one of America's greatest authors, is strong in this state. Born Samuel Clemens, Twain grew up in the charming town of Hannibal, Missouri, which became the backdrop for his beloved characters, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. These adventures, filled with friendship and mischief, reflect the essence of Twain's own childhood experiences along the Mississippi River. Today, literary enthusiasts flock to Missouri to immerse themselves in Twain's world. Visitors can explore his childhood home, visit museums dedicated to his life, and take part in events celebrating his works. This rich literary heritage not only honors Twain's legacy, but also highlights Missouri's role in American literature. Whether you're reading his classic novels under a shady tree or strolling through Hannibal's historic streets, the spirit of Mark Twain lives on, captivating the hearts of new generations. Did you know this museum's facade is stunningly unique? The Sumaya Museum in Mexico City captivates visitors with its remarkable exterior, which is adorned with over 16,000 aluminum hexagons. Designed by the talented Fernando Romero, in collaboration with the renowned architect Frank Gehry, this modern architectural masterpiece showcases a fusion of Mexican and European art. Inside, you'll find not only impressive art collections, but also rotating sculptures that keep the experience fresh and exciting. The museum's commitment to making culture accessible shines through its policy of free admission, allowing everyone to experience the beauty and creativity it offers. As one of the most visited museums in Latin America, the Sumaya Museum is a vibrant hub for art lovers and curious minds alike. Whether you're an art enthusiast or just looking for a unique outing, this museum promises an enchanting journey through art and innovation. So, why not add a visit to your plans and dive into its artistic wonders? Here's a wild fact about exoplanets you won't believe. In 1992, astronomers made an incredible breakthrough by confirming the existence of the first exoplanet, a planet orbiting a star beyond our solar system. This groundbreaking discovery opened the floodgates to exploring worlds beyond our own, leading to the identification of thousands of exoplanets. Some of these newfound planets are remarkably similar to Earth, while others are colossal gas giants far larger than Jupiter. Many of these celestial bodies sit in what scientists call the Goldilocks zone. This sweet spot allows for conditions just right for liquid water, raising exciting possibilities for life beyond our planet. With exoplanets potentially outnumbering the stars in our galaxy, this revolutionizes our understanding of the universe and suggests that we may not be alone after all. What do you think we'll discover next? Imagine drawing circuits with a pencil that lights up. This incredible innovation features a special pencil loaded with conductive ink, allowing you to sketch out functional electrical circuits right on paper. Just like traditional pencils, you can use it to create designs, but instead of graphite, the ink conducts electricity. When you connect LED lights directly to your creation, they glow to life, demonstrating the magic of electrical engineering in a fun and accessible way. This tool not only sparks creativity among artists and designers, but also serves as an educational resource for students eager to learn about electronics. Using this pencil can make complex concepts like circuit design feel simple and engaging. Whether you are in a classroom at home or making a unique gift, this electrifying pencil opens up a world where art meets technology, showing how everyday items can transform into innovative tools. Who knew that with just a pencil and some imagination, we could blend art and science so seamlessly? Here's something incredible about curling. This unique sport blends physics, strategy, and teamwork in a way few others can match. Players slide heavy, polished stones across a sheet of ice, aiming for a circular target known as the house. But it's not just about throwing stones. Brushing is a key element. By sweeping the ice in front of the stone, players can influence its speed and direction, showcasing the fascinating physics at play. Curling has even earned the nickname chess on ice, highlighting the complex tactics and strategies involved. Teams must thoughtfully position their stones, anticipate their opponent's moves, and communicate effectively to outsmart each other. Whether it's calculating angles or judging ice conditions, curling requires brain power and collaboration, making it a captivating spectacle for players and fans alike. Have you ever tried to curl or watched it unfold at the Winter Olympics? Did you know your brain has a unique fingerprint? Recent advances in neuroscience have unveiled that every person's brain activity is distinct, similar to how no two fingerprints are the same. Scientists have identified individual brainwave patterns, leading to the exciting concept of a brain print. This unique brain activity can reveal much about our thoughts and emotions. More importantly, researchers are exploring how these brain prints could revolutionize biometric identification systems. Imagine a future where you could unlock your devices or access secure services just by thinking. This could provide a whole new level of security, as brainwave patterns are incredibly difficult to replicate or forge. While still in the early stages, the potential for applying this technology in password-free authentication is vast. As we make strides in understanding the brain, who knows what else might be possible? What new technologies could emerge from understanding our individual brain activity? Ever thought about why Maris's record still matters? Roger Maris captured the world's attention in 1961 when he smashed 61 home runs in a single Major League Baseball season while playing for the New York Yankees. This phenomenal achievement didn't just make headlines. It also broke Babe Ruth's iconic record of 60 home runs, a milestone that had stood strong since 1927. Maris faced enormous pressure and scrutiny, making his feat even more remarkable. Fans were divided, with many still holding Ruth as the ultimate baseball hero. Maris's record is a captivating chapter in sports history. It represents not just an extraordinary athletic accomplishment, but also the intense competition of the era. As the years passed, new players have challenged this record, yet Maris' name lives on, reminding us of a thrilling race in baseball's past. So, what's your favorite memory of watching a legendary home run? Here's something incredible about Colorado's highways. The state has made a surprising adjustment to its road measurements, changing the first 420 kilometers of its highways to 499 kilometers. This minor alteration might seem trivial at first glance, but it reflects a meticulous approach to accuracy in road signage. Why did this adjustment happen? It's all about keeping things precise. By slightly modifying the kilometer marking, Colorado aims to provide more exact information for drivers navigating its scenic routes. Accurate measurements help in planning travel times and fuel efficiencies, making the journey smoother for everyone. Plus, this change showcases how even small tweaks can have significant impacts on road safety and navigation. So next time you find yourself cruising along Colorado's beautiful highways, remember this little fact. Your journey is guided by measurements that strive for perfection. Ever wonder how Mr. Beast became famous? In 2017, Jimmy Donaldson, known as Mr. Beast, kicked off his remarkable YouTube journey with a bold video challenge. He counted from 0 to 100,000, and it took him a staggering 40 hours. This incredible feat not only showcased his determination, but also set the stage for the unique content that would attract millions of viewers. As people tuned in, they were captivated by his persistence and quirky sense of humor. What started as an ambitious counting marathon soon evolved into a channel renowned for extravagant challenges, philanthropy, and entertaining stunts. Today, Mr. Beast boasts tens of millions of subscribers, redefining what it means to be a YouTuber. His journey emphasizes that creativity and dedication can lead to substantial success in the digital world. What will he think of next? Is it really true that Japan sleeps on futons? Absolutely. In Japan, using a futon is a cherished tradition that reflects both practicality and cultural identity. Unlike Western beds, which typically consist of raised frames and thick mattresses, a futon is a comfortable mattress laid directly on the floor. This unique sleeping arrangement allows for a space-efficient lifestyle, as the futon can be easily rolled up and stored away during the day. With this flexibility, Japanese homes often feel more spacious and versatile. Many people appreciate the firm surface of a futon, believing it promotes better posture and sleep quality. Futons come in different sizes and materials, with some even featuring natural fillings like cotton or wool for added comfort. Additionally, the practice of sleeping on futons is often linked to a cultural emphasis on simplicity and minimalism, values that resonate deeply in Japanese life. So next time you visit Japan, don't miss the chance to experience a night on a futon. Might it change your perspective on sleep? Guess what really drives your cholesterol levels? While vegetable oils proudly flaunt the label cholesterol-free, this can be misleading. Cholesterol itself only originates from animal fats. You'll never find it in plant oils. However, this doesn't mean that these oils are always heart-healthy. Some plant oils, like palm oil or coconut oil, contain high levels of saturated fats. Consuming too much saturated fat can raise your LDL cholesterol, often labeled as bad cholesterol, which may increase the risk of heart disease. It's important to note that not all plant oils are created equal. Oils like olive or canola oil, which are high in unsaturated fats, can actually help improve cholesterol levels and promote heart health. So the next time you reach for that bottle labeled cholesterol-free, consider how the type of oil and its composition affect your overall heart health. Are you ready to make informed choices? Why exactly does DNA hold so much data? A single gram of DNA can store about 700 terabytes of information, showcasing the incredible potential of genetic material. This remarkable capacity comes from the unique structure of DNA, which consists of sequences of 4 bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. These bases can be combined in countless ways, allowing DNA to encode vast amounts of data, much like a computer does with binary code. Scientists have begun harnessing this potential for developing advanced storage solutions. Imagine a future where libraries of books, films, and entire databases could be tucked away in tiny DNA strands. Not only is DNA incredibly compact, but it is also durable, capable of lasting thousands of years under the right conditions. With ongoing research, we could unlock new ways to store and manage our ever-growing data needs. How cool is that? Believe it or not, salps are nature's gelatinous wonders. These fascinating sea creatures may look delicate and small, often just a few inches long, but they can pack a serious punch when they swarm together. Salps are transparent animals that resemble jellyfish, and they play a crucial role in ocean ecosystems. What's truly amazing is their ability to grow up to 10% in body length every hour. This rapid growth helps them capture more nutrients from the water, making them even more effective filter feeders. When salps gather in massive swarms, they can dramatically affect their environment, influencing the food chain and even carbon cycling in the ocean. Researchers are ongoingly studying these incredible creatures to better understand their impact on marine life and climate regulation. So the next time you think of jelly-like sea animals, remember salps and their impressive influence on the sea. Aren't they remarkable? Did you know many autistic kids are left-handed? Research shows that the prevalence of left-handedness in autistic children is strikingly high, hovering around 2/3, compared to just 10% in the general population. This intriguing statistic highlights a potential link between handedness and neurological differences found in individuals with autism. Scientists believe that the brain's wiring can influence which hand someone prefers, and in the case of many autistic children, it appears that left-handedness is much more common. This phenomenon might suggest that their brains process information differently, leading to creative thinking and problem-solving skills that can be distinct from their right-handed peers. While left-handedness itself is not a marker of autism, this connection opens fascinating avenues for understanding how diverse human brains can be. What other surprising traits might we find among autistic individuals? Prepare to be amazed by the history of handshakes. This iconic gesture dates back to the 5th century BC, when it served as a meaningful sign of peace among swordsmen. These warriors would extend their empty hand, showing that they meant no harm and didn't have any weapons drawn. Over time, this act of reaching out transformed into the modern handshake we know today, symbolizing goodwill, trust, and mutual respect. It's fascinating to think that a simple gesture can carry such profound meaning. In today's world, handshakes remain a common greeting in many cultures, often marking the beginning of a deal or a friendship. Despite the rise of alternative greetings, like fist bumps or waves, the handshake continues to hold its place as a universal sign of connection. So the next time you greet someone with a handshake, remember its rich history that reflects humanity's desire for trust and peace. Did you know horses can sport mustaches too? Some horses, especially breeds like the Gypsy Vanner horse, can grow hair around their upper lip that resembles a mustache. This unique feature isn't just for show, it plays a practical role similar to whiskers in cats and dogs. Horses have sensitive skin around their muzzles, and the hair helps them feel their surroundings better. When they graze or explore their environment, this mustache can detect objects or changes in the terrain, providing important sensory information. Imagine being able to sense your surroundings better just by the feel of your upper lip. So the next time you see a horse with a striking mustache, remember it's not just charming, it's a tool that helps the horse navigate its world more effectively. Isn't nature fascinating? Surprisingly, blockchain technology is about more than just Bitcoin. While most people know blockchain as the backbone of cryptocurrencies, this innovative system has the power to transform many sectors. At its core, blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger that securely records transactions between parties. This means that instead of a single authority controlling the data, every participant has a copy, making it more transparent and less prone to fraud. For instance, imagine voting systems that use blockchain. It could ensure that each vote is counted accurately and kept confidential. Additionally, the supply chain industry can benefit from blockchain too. By tracking products from origin to delivery, companies can verify the authenticity of goods and streamline their operations. As more industries explore these possibilities, the utility of blockchain might surprise you even further. Hard to believe, but you hate your voice. Most of us cringe a little when we hear recordings of ourselves. Why is that? The answer lies in the fascinating way our bodies perceive sound. When you speak, vibrations travel through your vocal cords, and sound waves resonate not just through the air, but also through the bones in your skull. This means that when you hear your own voice, it sounds deeper and richer compared to how others hear it. This is because the bone conduction adds a lower frequency that alters your perception. On a recording, however, you hear your voice purely as it travels through the air, without that added richness. It's why many people find their recorded voice strange or even unpleasant. Understanding this phenomenon can help you embrace your unique voice instead of cringing at it. Have you ever noticed how different it sounds on a mic? Did you know about television's first rerun? Long before binge-watching became a weekend ritual, The Lone Ranger set a remarkable precedent by being the first television show to enter reruns. This iconic Western, which premiered in 1949, became immensely popular, captivating audiences with the thrilling adventures of the masked hero and his trusty sidekick, Tonto. By re-airing episodes, television networks discovered a brilliant way to keep viewers engaged and watch their favorite stories unfold again. This innovative move not only kept the show's legacy alive, but also laid the groundwork for the binge-watching culture we know today, allowing fans to relive epic moments at their own pace. Imagine how different TV would be if those reruns never happened. Would we enjoy the same marathon viewings of our beloved series? Hard to believe, but moonquakes last longer than you think. Moonquakes are the lunar twins of earthquakes, offering a unique glimpse into the moon's mysteries. They occur due to various reasons, such as meteorite impacts and the moon's surface expanding when heated by the sun. What's fascinating is that some shallow moonquakes can last up to an astonishing 10 minutes, which is much longer than most earthquakes on Earth. During the Apollo missions, NASA cleverly placed seismometers on the lunar surface to monitor these tremors and gather vital information about the moon's internal structure. These instruments not only recorded moonquakes, but also helped scientists understand the moon's geology, including its composition and history. Learning about these seismic events sheds light on how dynamic our celestial neighbor really is. Curious about what else we might discover about the moon? Hard to believe, but there's more astonishing info ahead. This video does an amazing job of hooking viewers by suggesting that each fact presented is just the tip of the iceberg. It encourages the audience to keep watching, promising even more surprising insights in the next installment. Imagine starting with a mind-blowing fact about our universe, only to find that the following video dives deeper into even more unbelievable discoveries. This tactic plays a crucial role in maintaining audience engagement. By creating a sense of curiosity, it makes viewers eager for the next piece of information. Whether it's groundbreaking science, stunning nature features, or incredible technology, the promise of more fascinating facts fuels that hunger for knowledge. So what mind-blowing revelation will the next video unfold? Stay tuned and keep that curiosity alive. You might be surprised that clothes can't settle casino debts. In some places, it's against the law to sell your clothes to pay off debts from gambling at casinos. This unusual rule is designed to prevent people from using their garments as a way to clear their financial struggles. Imagine taking off your favorite jacket or shoes just to keep the casino from knocking at your door. Instead, those in debt must find other ways to deal with their obligations, like negotiating payment plans or seeking help from friends and family. This law encourages people to think twice before letting their fashion choices influence their financial decisions. So if you ever find yourself at a casino, remember that your wardrobe won't be the solution to your gaming losses. Instead, it's all about enjoying the games responsibly and knowing when to walk away. Did you know La Concha Beach is a true gem? Located in San Sebastian, Spain, La Concha Beach is celebrated for its breathtaking scenery and vibrant atmosphere. This stunning urban beach features golden sands that stretch along a picturesque bay, embraced by lush green hills and charming city architecture. Visitors flock here not just for sunbathing, but for swimming, paddleboarding, and simply enjoying the view. The beach's unique crescent shape creates a serene environment, making it perfect for families and solo travelers alike. The surrounding promenade offers delightful cafes and restaurants where you can sip coffee or taste authentic Basque tapas while gazing at the sparkling waters. La Concha has gained recognition as one of the best urban beaches in Europe, attracting tourists year-round who are eager to experience its beauty and recreational opportunities. Whether you're interested in lounging under the sun, engaging in water sports, or exploring the local culture, La Concha provides the ideal backdrop. Why not plan a visit to this coastal paradise? Most people don't know this, but Greenland can't join FIFA. The unique Arctic climate in Greenland makes it tough for grass to grow, and this is a big deal for soccer enthusiasts. Why? Because FIFA requires natural grass fields for its member nations. Even though Greenland has dedicated soccer fans and a national team competing in regional tournaments, their dreams of official FIFA matches remain out of reach. The Greenlandic Football Association has been pushing for changes to this grass rule, hoping to find a way for their players to compete on the world stage. While they have artificial turf fields that allow for local play, without FIFA membership, the team misses out on recognition and opportunities that come with being part of the international soccer community. It's a significant hurdle for a nation eager to showcase its talent and passion for the beautiful game. Hard to believe, but this chocolate bar is gigantic. Celebrating its 100th anniversary, Thornton's PLC created the world's largest chocolate bar, which weighed a jaw-dropping 12,770 pounds, 5,792 kilograms. This massive confectionery masterpiece measures 13 feet wide, 13 feet long, and over 1 foot thick, making it a true marvel of human creativity. To accomplish this sweet feat, a skilled team of chocolate makers and specialized equipment came together, showcasing both talent and passion for chocolate. Unveiled on September 13, 2011, this colossal bar earned its official recognition from the Guinness World Records, delighting chocolate lovers worldwide. Imagine the joy of slicing into a bar that could practically fill a room. This incredible creation not only highlights our love for chocolate, but also celebrates the ingenuity of those who turned a simple idea into a record-breaking spectacle. What would you do with a piece of that chocolate? Ever wondered why the U.S. ditched gold? In 1933, during the difficult times of the Great Depression, the United States made a monumental shift by abandoning the gold standard. Before this change, U.S. currency was backed by gold, meaning that every dollar bill had a tangible value tied to the precious metal. As the economy struggled, this system limited the government's ability to manage money supply and respond to financial crises. By transitioning to paper money, the government aimed to stabilize the economy and encourage more spending. This bold move allowed for more flexible monetary policies, enabling the Federal Reserve to adjust interest rates and expand credit more easily. Although this decision sparked controversy and concern about inflation, it ultimately paved the way for a more resilient economy. So the move from gold to paper was more than just a change in currency. It was a crucial step toward economic recovery. Hard to believe, but stomach acid can dissolve razor blades. The human stomach is a powerful machine, boasting an astonishingly acidic environment that can break down tough materials. With a pH level between 1.0 and 2.0, the acid in our stomachs is strong enough to dissolve metal, as shown in a study published in the journal Gastrointestinal Endoscopy. In this study, researchers found that a single-edged razor blade could completely dissolve after just 2 hours of being immersed in stomach acid. This incredible strength comes from hydrochloric acid, which aids in digestion and helps to kill harmful bacteria. However, it's crucial to note that while our stomachs are equipped to handle such challenges, swallowing sharp objects like razor blades can be incredibly dangerous and lead to serious injuries. So next time you think about what your stomach can do, remember its astonishing ability to tackle even razor blades. Just don't test it out yourself. Believe it or not, chefs can create edible art. In today's culinary world, chefs use advanced techniques and innovations to transform ordinary ingredients into visually stunning and flavor-packed masterpieces. Imagine stepping into a restaurant where each dish looks like a work of art. Vibrant colors, creative shapes, and intricate designs catch your eye long before you take your first bite. Chefs often experiment with molecular gastronomy, a method that incorporates science into cooking, allowing them to play with textures and flavors in surprising ways. For instance, they can create spheres filled with sauces that burst in your mouth or foam that adds a light texture to traditional dishes. These culinary wizards aren't just focused on taste, they aim to provide an experience that tantalizes all senses. When you sit down to enjoy one of these creations, you're not just having a meal, you're participating in an extraordinary presentation that challenges your perceptions of food. So next time you visit a restaurant known for its innovative cuisine, prepare to be amazed. What's the most surprising dish you've ever tried? Why are Venus and Mars such fascinating neighbors? These two planets hold the title of being the closest to each other in our solar system. But what's truly intriguing is how their distances change. Both Venus and Mars travel in elliptical orbits around the Sun, meaning their positions are not constant. Sometimes they can be relatively close, while at other times they drift miles apart. Venus, often called Earth's twin due to its similar size and composition, has a thick atmosphere filled with carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid clouds, creating an extreme greenhouse effect. On the flip side, Mars, known as the Red Planet, has a thin atmosphere and is home to the largest volcano and canyon in the solar system. The varying distance between these two neighboring worlds impacts our studies and understanding of the solar system as a whole. As scientists learn more about Venus and Mars, they hope to unlock secrets about planetary formation and even the possibility of life beyond Earth. So the next time you gaze at the night sky, remember, there's more to Venus and Mars than just being close companions in orbit. Did you know Cards Against Humanity bought an island? In a surprising and creative move, the popular card game company acquired an actual island in Maine to help protect local wildlife. Named Hawaii 2, this quirky venture aims to promote conservation and environmental awareness. The island, measuring about 12 acres, serves as a sanctuary for various animal species, ensuring they have a safe habitat away from urban developments. Cards Against Humanity is known for its unconventional marketing strategies and donations, and this purchase is a fascinating extension of their commitment to social causes. By turning the island into a wildlife refuge, they are not only entertaining, but also enlightening their fans about the importance of preservation. So while players joke about absurd scenarios in the game, the company is taking real action to help nature thrive. Isn't it amazing how a game can connect people to conservation efforts? What if I told you visual entertainment changed forever? A significant event in visual entertainment history is the regulation of attacks through contracts focused on peace, science, and international cooperation. This shift began during the mid-20th century as nations recognized the power of film and television to influence public opinion and international relations. By instituting contracts that prioritize peaceful portrayals and scientific progress, creators aim to foster a spirit of collaboration instead of conflict. This approach not only changed how stories were told, but also how audiences perceived different cultures. For instance, movies began to showcase joint efforts in scientific projects, highlighting humanity's collective challenges and achievements. This transformative period paved the way for documentaries and dramas that inspired viewers to advocate for peace and understanding. The legacy of these regulations can still be seen today. How is entertainment shaping our world now? Did you know Hitler helped design the Volkswagen Beetle? This iconic car wasn't just a product of the automotive industry. It was born from a vision to create an affordable vehicle for everyday Germans. In the 1930s, the Nazi regime aimed to provide the working class with a reliable car that could be both practical and easy to drive. Adolf Hitler envisioned a people's car, Volkswagen in German, that would symbolize progress and unity. He collaborated with Ferdinand Porsche, the renowned automotive engineer, to bring this idea to life. The result was a compact, rounded vehicle that became known for its durability and unique design. Introduced in 1938, the Beetle quickly gained popularity, becoming a cultural icon and one of the best-selling cars in history. Its playful shape and efficiency defined an era of automotive design. Surprisingly, this connection to Hitler reminds us how political contexts can shape even the simplest aspects of everyday life. Could a car like this ever be designed today? Why exactly does the red-faced bird stand out? This striking bird, known for its captivating bright red face and primarily black plumage, is a true marvel of the tropical forest it calls home. Its vibrant coloring makes it an eye-catching sight against the lush greenery, but it's not just its appearance that impresses. This bird is famous for its loud, distinctive call, which can travel over vast distances, allowing it to communicate with others even when separated by thick foliage. In its habitat, this avian species plays a crucial role in the ecosystem by helping to disperse seeds, which contributes to the growth of new plants and maintains the diversity of the forest. As it flits about, it unintentionally aids in planting trees, making it an essential player in the health of its environment. Isn't it fascinating how something so beautiful can have such a significant impact on its world? Ever thought about why local governance matters? In 1990, voters in Colorado made a groundbreaking decision that shifted the balance of power in 3 small towns. Instead of relying solely on state or federal authorities, these communities chose to delegate key decision-making responsibilities to local leaders. This move was about more than just politics. It was a bold statement of faith in grassroots democracy. By empowering local officials, residents aim to address issues unique to their areas, from education policies to public safety. This choice reflects how community members can directly influence the quality of life around them. It's a perfect example of citizens asserting their rights and responsibilities and shaping their own futures. This initiative not only inspired other towns across the nation to consider similar approaches, but it also sparked important conversations about the role of government. Could this model offer solutions to today's challenges? This might surprise you. Lightning creates tree patterns on skin. Have you ever heard of Lichtenberg figures? These fascinating designs appear on human skin after being struck by lightning. When the powerful electricity discharges through non-conductive materials like our skin, it can create a unique rash that looks just like a tree's branches and roots. While the rash can be quite striking at the moment, it usually fades over time. However, the pattern can leave a lasting mark, almost like a tattoo from nature itself. It's a remarkable reminder of the incredible forces of nature and how they interact with our bodies. Although lightning strikes are rare and can be dangerous, those who survive sometimes walk away with these extraordinary patterns embedded in their skin. Who knew that a brush with lightning could lead to such an unexpected art form? Prepare to be amazed by South Korea's favorite drink. Soju, a clear spirit that can pack a punch, is the most popular alcoholic beverage in South Korea. This traditional drink originated centuries ago and has evolved into a national staple, often enjoyed during meals or social gatherings. With an alcohol content typically ranging from 16% to 25%, soju is easier to sip compared to stronger spirits. It's usually made from grains like rice, but can also incorporate sweet potatoes or tapioca. South Koreans love to mix it with various flavors, making options from fruity to herbal versions readily available. In fact, you'll find soju at nearly every restaurant and convenience store in the country, with bottles often shared among friends during celebrations. Have you ever tried soju? Its unique taste and cultural significance make it a must-try for anyone looking to experience authentic South Korean hospitality. This might surprise you. Mini cows make great pets. Unlike their larger relatives, miniature cows and bulls are charming companions that only reach about 1 meter in height. These pint-sized farm animals are not only adorable, but they also have gentle temperaments, making them suitable for families and individuals alike. Mini cows are often easier to care for than standard-sized cattle. They require less space and food, plus they can graze happily in smaller backyards. With their curious personalities, they can form bonds with their owners and even follow them around like playful dogs. Some people have even trained mini cows to do tricks. However, it's important to remember that they still need proper care, including a suitable diet, regular veterinary checkups, and a safe outdoor space. Many owners say that mini cows bring joy and a sense of calmness to their lives, not to mention the joy of having a unique pet. Interested in adding one to your family? Guess what really drives London's snowy Christmases? As of 2024, London has recorded only 6 white Christmases since 1960, making those rare snowy holidays a magical exception rather than the norm. Surprisingly, the city's climate is heavily influenced by the Atlantic Ocean, which keeps temperatures milder even in winter. This means that instead of fluffy snowflakes, Londoners often experience chilly rain or just a brisk winter breeze. The combination of urban heat, where buildings and roads retain warmth, also plays a significant role in preventing snow accumulation. This rarity adds an enchanting charm to those few occasions when the city sparkles under a fresh blanket of snow. It's a delightful treat for residents and visitors alike as they sip hot cocoa and stroll through the twinkling streets. So as Christmas approaches, will this be another year without snow in London? Guess what really drives the Hoolywigman culture? In Papua New Guinea, the Hoolywigman are famous for their stunning wigs, crafted painstakingly from their own hair. These elaborate creations are not just fashion statements. They represent status, tradition, and the connection to their ancestors. Each wig is adorned with vibrant feathers from the bird of paradise, a symbol of beauty and prestige in their ceremonies. Creating these wigs is an art form that can take months, as every detail matters to ensure it reflects the wearer's identity and clan pride. During important events, these breathtaking wigs shine, transforming the wearers into living embodiments of their cultural heritage. For the Huli people, these wigs not only enhance their appearance, but also convey powerful messages about their social standing and commitment to their traditions. Isn't it incredible how something as simple as a wig can tell such a rich story? Believe it or not, toilets in Hong Kong use seawater. This unique approach to flushing toilets is an innovative solution to conserving precious freshwater resources. With the city facing limited freshwater supplies and a growing population, using seawater helps tackle both daily needs and environmental challenges. The system works by tapping into the nearby sea, allowing seawater to flow into toilets for flushing instead of relying on the usual freshwater sources. This method is not only efficient, but also reduces the demand for freshwater in a city where water scarcity can be a concern. The use of seawater in toilets might sound strange at first, but it's a brilliant example of how urban areas can adapt to their environment. Cities around the world can learn from Hong Kong's experience, considering similar strategies to manage water use effectively and sustainably. By embracing such innovative solutions, we can all contribute to protecting our planet's vital resources. So next time you think about water usage, remember this impressive feat of engineering in one of the world's most densely populated regions. Let's uncover the truth about Victorian cat postcards. In the 19th century, during the Victorian era, people found joy in all sorts of collectibles, but none were quite as charming as postcards featuring cats dressed as humans. These whimsical cards captured the public's affection for pets and a delightful sense of humor. Imagine a sophisticated feline in a top hat or a lady cat wearing a fancy dress. These images brought laughter and warmth to many homes. Collecting these postcards became a popular pastime, and they often represented the playful spirit of the time. Victorians adored their pets, and reflecting their love, creators illustrated these quirky scenes that showcase cats in various human scenarios, from dining elegantly to enjoying a day at the beach. Not only did these postcards serve as humorous keepsakes, but they also highlighted the growing bond between humans and their furry companions. Today, these postcards remind us of a playful era when humor and creativity flourished in everyday life. Could there be a better way to celebrate our love for pets? Did you know that North Korea claims full literacy? With an impressive assertion of a 100% literacy rate, North Korea states that every citizen over the age of 15 can read and write fluently. This claim is one of the highest reported worldwide and suggests a strong commitment to education. However, many international organizations express skepticism regarding this figure. The secretive nature of the North Korean government makes it difficult to obtain accurate data, as there are very few independent sources to verify such claims. Critics argue that the reality may differ significantly, citing issues like limited educational resources and government control over information. How much of this claim reflects genuine achievement versus state propaganda? This ongoing debate highlights the challenges of assessing educational standards in tightly controlled nations, raising questions about the true literacy levels among North Koreans. Did you know some people can't smell sweat? Approximately 2 to 3% of the human population carries a unique genetic mutation that affects their ability to perceive specific odors, especially those linked to perspiration. For these individuals, the typical body odor that many experience during exercise is almost non-existent. This allows them to go about their workouts without the usual worries about odor that often bother others. Imagine jogging, dancing, or lifting weights without even realizing you have body odor. This fascinating genetic condition showcases just how diverse human sensory perception can be. While most of us are acutely aware of various smells, including our own, This small group has a completely different experience. It makes you wonder how many other hidden variations exist within our own biology. Our senses might differ more than we think, leading to a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. This goes beyond just smells. It's a reminder of the incredible variety of our genetic makeup and how it shapes our daily lives. Ever thought about why the Gerenuk gazelle is special? This fascinating East African antelope stands out with its unique ability to find food where others cannot. Thanks to its long neck and tall legs, the Gerenuk gazelle can reach leaves and fruits high up in trees, making it a master forager in its arid habitat. While other herbivores struggle to get their fill during dry seasons, this remarkable creature gracefully navigates the treetops, snatching tasty treats that are out of reach for many. This adaptation not only helps the Gerenuk survive, but also plays a vital role in the ecosystem, as it aids in seed dispersal and promotes plant growth. Dubbed the giraffe gazelle for its impressive stature, this antelope thrives where few others can, showcasing the incredible diversity of adaptations in nature. Isn't it amazing how some animals can find their place in the world in such unique ways? Hard to believe, but 7 shuffles are essential. According to the Gilbert Shannon Reed's model, a deck of cards needs to be shuffled at least 7 times to reach a state of near randomness. This might sound surprising, especially when you think about how quickly we can shuffle cards. However, it's all about mixing the cards effectively. The model analyzes different shuffling techniques, showing that just a couple of half-hearted mixes may not suffice to stir everything up thoroughly. Whether you're playing poker, bridge, or just trying to impress your friends, a good shuffle helps ensure that no card is predictably placed. 7 shuffles create enough randomness, making it nearly impossible to guess which card will appear next. So the next time you're about to deal a hand, remember this fun fact and give those cards a good workout. Are you ready to shuffle like a pro? Prepare to be amazed by the length of your intestine. Did you know that the human small intestine can stretch up to an incredible 15.7 feet long? That's even longer than an adult giraffe. This amazing organ plays a key role in digestion, absorbing nutrients and minerals as food passes through. But what's even more fascinating is the internal structure of the small intestine. Its inner surface is lined with tiny finger-like projections called villi. These villi help increase the surface area for absorption, and if you spread them all out, they would cover an area similar to a tennis court. So next time you enjoy a meal, think about the remarkable journey your food takes through this lengthy organ. What other surprising facts do you think your body holds? Here's a wild fact about cheetah cubs. Only 5 to 10% of cheetah cubs make it to adulthood in the wild, which highlights their struggle for survival. These adorable young cats face many threats, including predation from lions and hyenas, as well as diseases that can sweep through their populations. Cheetahs are truly one of the most vulnerable big cat species out there. Their spots may help them blend into their savanna habitats, but they still can't escape all dangers. That's why conservation efforts are crucial. Organizations dedicated to saving cheetahs focus on protecting cubs and their habitats, creating safe spaces where these playful young big cats can grow up. Efforts include initiatives to reduce human-wildlife conflict and preserve the open landscapes that are essential for cheetah survival. As more people become aware of these challenges, they can contribute to these conservation projects, helping to ensure that future generations can enjoy seeing these magnificent creatures roam the wild. Are you ready to learn how you can help cheetah conservation? Ever curious about the incredible world of fleas? These tiny insects pack a big punch in the diversity department, with over 2,400 species identified around the globe. Fleas are best known for their astonishing jumping ability, allowing them to leap up to 50 times their body length. This impressive skill helps them evade predators and easily navigate their environments, whether that's a bustling city or a quiet forest. Fleas have adapted to survive in a variety of habitats, using their powerful legs to travel from host to host, making them successful survivors. Their ability to thrive even in urban settings showcases nature's creativity. So next time you spot a flea, remember that these little critters are not just pests, but fascinating creatures with unique adaptations that enable them to excel in the wild. Can you imagine jumping that far? Here's a wild fact about Eddie Slovik. He stands out in American history as the only soldier to face court-martial and execution for desertion since the American Civil War. Slovik, an Army private during World War II, found himself overwhelmed by the intense pressures of combat and the horrors of war. In 1944, he deserted his unit not once, but multiple times, seeking refuge from the violence that surrounded him. Unfortunately, rather than receiving leniency or understanding, his actions led to a swift military trial. In 1945, Slovik was executed by firing squad, making a grim mark in history as a symbol of the harsh consequences faced by those who fled the battlefield. His case sparked debates about the treatment of soldiers and the policies surrounding military desertion. The story of Eddie Slovik serves as a chilling reminder of the challenges faced by soldiers and their rigid rules governing military conduct during turbulent times. Why was his fate so extreme in a country that honored freedom? Have you noticed this fascinating body ratio? It turns out that the distance from your wrist to your elbow is roughly the same length as your foot. This captivating fact is part of a broader concept known as body ratios, which helps us understand the proportions of human anatomy. While these proportions can differ from person to person, the general symmetry often reflects the elegance of our design. For instance, if you measure from your wrist to your elbow and then measure your foot, you might be surprised at how closely those two measurements match. This relationship not only shows off the astonishing symmetry in our bodies, but also highlights how our limbs are proportionately connected. Such relationships can have implications in fields ranging from art and design to ergonomics and even sports science, where understanding body mechanics can enhance performance. So the next time you look at your wrist or your foot, remember that there's an interesting connection between the two that goes beyond mere appearance. Isn't the human body wonderfully intricate? Is it really true that our jaws are so strong? The human jaw can exert a crushing force of about 200 pounds, showcasing its impressive strength that goes beyond just chewing food. This remarkable pressure comes from the powerful jaw muscles, particularly the masseter, which is one of the strongest muscles in the body relative to its size. When we bite down, our jaws can apply enough force to crack nuts, chew tough meats, and even crush bones. This ability reflects our evolution, as our ancestors relied on strong jaws for survival, helping them consume a wide variety of foods. Beyond the impressive numbers, the jaw's structure is also fascinating. It's made up of several bones working together seamlessly. So the next time you take a bite of your favorite snack, remember just how powerful those jaws of yours really are. Isn't it amazing how something so essential can pack such a punch? You might be shocked to learn that anorexia is deadly. Anorexia nervosa has earned the grim title of the deadliest mental illness, claiming up to 20% of those affected. This stark statistic highlights the severe consequences of the condition, where individuals often battle intense fears of gaining weight or becoming fat. The impacts of starvation on the body are profound, leading to weakened organs, slowed metabolism, and even heart issues. Early intervention plays a crucial role in recovery, as addressing the mental and physical challenges swiftly can greatly improve outcomes. Support from family, friends, and professionals can help individuals regain a healthier relationship with food and their bodies. Understanding the seriousness of anorexia is vital. It's not just about eating habits, but a complex battle involving emotions and perceptions. If you or someone you know is struggling, reaching out for help could save a life. Did you know tiny creatures can save lives? Deep underground, certain small organisms are doing more than just surviving. They are essential to our health and well-being. These tiny heroes, like bacteria and fungi, thrive in extreme environments where most life couldn't endure. By breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients, they contribute to the ecosystem's balance. This process is crucial for the health of the Earth, and it also leads to discoveries in medicine and biotechnology. For instance, some of these microorganisms produce antibiotics that help fight infections, while others are being studied for innovative treatments for diseases. Scientists emphasize the vital importance of biodiversity, as the unique adaptations of these underground creatures offer insights into resilience and survival. Protecting these ecosystems ensures we can continue benefiting from their life-saving properties. So the next time you hear about life deep underground, remember these tiny creatures could hold the key to future medical breakthroughs. How incredible is that? Let's uncover the truth about oak trees. Did you know they have something called mast years? During these special years, oak trees burst into life by producing an abundance of acorns, their delicious seeds. This phenomenon isn't just a random act of nature. It plays a crucial role in the ecosystem. After a plentiful mast year, we often see a drop in the number of acorns in lean years, which can really impact animals like squirrels, deer, and birds that depend on these tasty treats for food. When there are fewer acorns, these animals might struggle to find enough to eat, leading to a decline in their populations. However, after the lean years, the next mast year means a fresh start. With so many acorns around, more of them are likely to survive, helping forests thrive and grow. Isn't it amazing how oak trees support both wildlife and the environment? Why did radium capture the public's imagination? In the early 20th century, radium was hailed as a miracle cure, captivating people with promises of healing and vitality. Enthusiastic about its supposed benefits, individuals flocked to buy items like radium bath salts, radioactive toothpaste, and even radon-infused water, believing these products could cure ailments and boost their energy. Despite their popularity, many of these products only contained minimal radiation, making them largely ineffective for actual healing. The allure of radium was fueled by scientific discoveries and media hype, leading to widespread public fascination. Interestingly, even today, some spas still promote radium treatments, keeping the spirit of this bygone era alive. It's fascinating to think how a substance associated with disaster and health risks has maintained such a legacy. What does this say about our relationship with science and wellness?